Awesome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to Golden Ghosts. Because of the holiday, we are missing a few of our normal people, just a couple. So I decided to do the fun DM thing and do a little one shot that is still related to the story, but is not with our usual characters. You guys are going to get a little backstory to the lore. But I do have some players with me. They are going to introduce themselves as their characters in this one shot. And then I will give you, you know what? No, I'll give you the guys the background first. That's what I'll do. So the background of tonight's story is that we are going back about 2,000 years before the actual regular campaign story of Golden Ghosts. To ages long past, the land is currently being torn to pieces with a war that's been raging all across the planet of Monofel. But the two primary factions in this are the Radiant Vanguard and the Crimson Brand. The Crimson Brand is a cult-like organization, militant cult, that is dead set on trying to open a portal to they don't know where, but they're trying to open it. They're convinced that it is their fate to do so. And the Radiant Vanguard knows for an absolute fact that this is a bad idea. And one amongst the Radiant Vanguard, a wizard by the name of Jazur Zoldeza, says that he has a way to steal this portal if they manage to open it. And fearing that the Crimson Brand has achieved their goal, has sent their best unit, the 13th Squadron, what did I call you? The Wasteland Wolves?
Yes.
And they are being sent to handle whatever this problem is. So, with that, I will let our players introduce themselves as the characters in which they are being. Starting off with you, Justin.
Hi. I hate going first.
And yet you are.
Yep. I am playing Lieutenant Archmage Zasriina. He is a reborn cleric of the Raven Queen. He's tried dying a couple times. It just doesn't want to happen. So he likes to give that honor to the bad guys. He's got some plate armor on. He's got a cool staff. He's just a fun gentleman. Combat medic.
Combat medic. All right, thank you, Justin. Ken.
Well, I'm playing the most vanilla fighter I could possibly play at 20th level. His name is normally right, but he is a major in the Wasteland Wolves, majorly right. There's really not much to say about this cat. I mean, he is your classic like high school varsity quarterback that never got picked for a university, had to pay for had to go to
community college
while working at 7-Eleven, and his looks faded, but he thought he would probably just work out in the gym and try to pick up gym babes, so he's pretty buff, but he has no agility. He's kind of like your Dan Marino. He can throw shit really far, but the guy's got nothing outside the pocket.
He is really stuck in this quarterback thing.
So he with nothing else to do, he enlisted into the military and has risen to the rank of major. But but nobody knows why, because this guy literally should have been dead like 15, 16, 17.
He stroked the right folks, I guess.
It's just,
That's
yeah.
all it comes down to.
And he hangs out, to make it canon, he hangs out mostly on his days off at the Busty Hippo, and is entertained frequently by Chip's mom.
Crossing campaigns, yet again, I dig it. All right, that brings us to John.
I am playing a little guy named Kibo. And Kibo is a kobold samurai fighter. And Kibo killed dragons.
This is going to be fantastic. This is going to be absolutely wonderful, and I'm stoked for it. All right, that brings us to Tim. What you got, Tim?
I have Aaron von Eyre. He is a middle son of a minor noble family. Didn't really take the whole court stuff. Kind of got to avoid that because there were a lot of people in his family, and they mostly ignored him. He is a level 5 Scout Rogue, level 15 Beastmaster Ranger, always accompanied by his Falcon, Citrus. He is basically a forester, acts as a scout for the squadron, and he is probably going to die. But yeah, no, this is going to be awesome. Very much looking forward to this one.
This is going to be great. All right, then that brings us to Charles, the man of many words. If you could do me a favor and try to keep it short, that'd be great. I am just kidding. Say as much as you want.
I'm Charles. I'll be playing the Sirk, the Unchallenged, newly joined. He's already worked his way to Sergeant, and he's just out here seeing what he can and can't kill. And so far, he's succeeded in killing what he's faced. So, see how it goes today.
Awesome. And then, last but certainly not least, New Ken.
Hello, hello. Today I am playing Brysis Banord. Slight play on words there for those of you who know anything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But yes, I'm a Shadar Kai, one of the elves devoted to the Raven Queen, and I have a bit of a dark side that I entertain out in the wastes, and I prefer to change, if you will, into things that the monsters don't like. Take care of them. But no, I'm a blade singer. I'm a rather elegant chap on the battlefield, except for when I kind of let it all go. And I bring retainers with me. They are duplicates who look somewhat like me. And we maintain a very careful dance on the battlefield as I weave incantations that allow me to transform into, just about anything. So that is my job today. I will indulge in the darker side of things and see what kind of murder and mayhem we can concoct.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so that is our party. As I have said, they all belong to this organization known as the Wasteland Wolves within the Radiant Vanguard. They have been dispatched to go after the head of the Crimson Brand itself. And her name is Zesriina. And where you guys have tracked her to is a mountain by the name of Mount Rohostin. And as you guys have been on this thing for this trek to get her for about a week, fighting various battles as you've been going, The closer you get to the mountain, you notice that it is starting to live up to the name of the wasteland even more. It has gone from being a place that's kind of has some sparse vegetation into being an absolute desert, pretty much. It is just sand and ash for as far as the eye can see until it comes to a very prominent mountain, which, as close as you guys are now, you see is kind of starting to bellow some smoke and ash itself, and you see that at the center of this cloud is just this kind of constant glowing red. But you guys do see a path forward. What do you guys do?
We have a wizard with us.
Aye, that's me.
And we're just following his lead. We're going towards the mountain. This is where our trail has led us so far.
Well, I mean, we have a scout. He's probably out scouting. I'm just lieutenant.
Oh.
I'm here to back cleanup, if you will. I'm fire support and the tank all at the same
Kibo
time.
thought you in charge because you're supposed to be handling things, yes? Or is this other mage?
Oh no! No, you call me when things go wrong. I require a little bit of setup.
Oh.
How far are we away?
You guys are now at the base of the mountain, so
And there's a clear path to a hole.
yeah, you guys do see. Well, you don't see a doorway quite yet. You do see a path forward. You see a set of stairs that are carved into the mountain itself. Even those of you with dark vision, you guys can only see about 30 feet in front of you right now because it kind of looks like it's snowing, but it is ash. It is just, it is black and it is unpleasant. If you guys are not covering your faces, like it's making you guys cough a little bit.
Aaron, go up the hill and do your stuff.
Absolutely. So yeah, Aaron is going to go. Well, first thing he's going to do is make sure his Iowan stone is activated. Little gem kind of circles his head.
Okay.
And he is going to kind of move forward. These steps, do they go into the mountain or are they going up the mountain?
They're carved into the mountain, but they're currently heading up.
Okay. So he's going to kind of tap Citrus, who's on his shoulder, and have him kind of just fly ahead about 100 feet.
Okay. And you are in the queue with this beast so you can see what he sees, or does he have to report back to you, or what?
He would have to come back to me. I cannot see through him unless I do a spell, and I don't want to use the spell yet.
Okay. So he does his thing, and when he lands back on you, he pretty much would relay to you, since you are the Beastmaster and you can talk to him, more or less that he can't really see much of anything from down here. He's like, there's kind of a glowing red light, big one up top, smaller one out in front, about that 100 feet that you were talking about.
All right, so Aaron's going to double back to the group. Visibility is obviously poor. Citrus can't see much more than we can. We're just going to have to brave it.
Kibo excited. We go kill things now, yes?
I do believe we will be killing things.
Are you flying? Are you flying?
Not yet.
Who's flying?
That was currently Aaron's hawk eagle.
No, Rico, don't you have a broom?
Yeah, I could.
Well, why don't you, if you're good, why don't you fly 50, 60 feet to our whatever side and up a little bit to see if you can gain access to, or to see if you can see something. I would put everybody who can fly off this fucking mountain right now, just temporarily.
Oh, well, flying's always on for my character.
Okay. I'm just saying I would put everybody. Oh, we're on a line right now going up steps.
Okay.
I'm saying is
quick,
if we separate everybody, that would be best.
Yeah.
I will let you guys RP this for a second. I gotta go grab some batteries for my headphones because I'm getting the beep that they're dying. So give me just a second and I'll be right back.
Well,
If we're worried,
Kibo can fly.
okay. If we are worried about
sure.
something getting the jump on us,
Yeah.
I can make our steps quieter.
I'm going to be honest with you. Even though the DM's not here, if this mountain is partially erupting, making noise right now, unless it's some godly amount of noise from a thundering boom or something, is not going to matter in any way, shape, or form. So save whatever you need to save, just in case.
Oh, Kibo, be quiet then.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, if you were standing on, if you were so unfortunate as to be standing near a volcano when it erupted, I don't think they're very quiet.
This is true. So then,
What was that, honey? Oh. Sorry, guys.
All right. Sorry about that. Can you all hear me? Am I still good? Sweet. Okay. So, was anything done that you guys need to roll for?
No.
we were just discussing whether we should try to be sneaky or not.
Okay. Well, one of you for sure with a stupid passive perception of like 32.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody else's passive perception, I'm guessing, is north of 10.
Mine is actually 24.
Yeah.
17.
So at least 2 of you, 3 of you.
I'm just a human.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
I said 18.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
And Charles, I'm guessing yours is also north of 10?
60.
All right, good. All of you guys noticed that as you guys are going up, there's always just this kind of constant thrum and general, like, quaking that's going on. This constant rumbling. This just, you know, and some of you, what's everybody's nature like? Who's got is anybody proficient in nature?
Yes.
No.
Is this a
Make
Is
a
this a mountain?
roll real quick.
Is this a mountain?
You are fairly certain it is a mountain, but you have been wrong before.
Okay. That's as good as I get.
I got a 19 on my nature roll.
Okay, 19. So with all of that, this is all indicating to you that this is not just a volcano, but this is an active volcano that is doing its thing. Like, it is... With a 19, I wouldn't say that you know whether it is actually about to erupt or not, but you do know, yes, you guys are walking into like an active volcano.
Good. I kicked the volcano.
I will hop on my broom of flying, and can I also bring our buddy that is being escorted on the broom?
If you want to, sure.
I would just want to make sure I can fit him on there.
Do you have your escort buddy?
Do you have your escort buddy?
Everybody make sure you have a buddy.
I left mine at the Busty Hippo, my escort.
Different escort, dude.
All right. So
Not that
we will
bright.
hop on the broom.
Okay, so you are currently carrying a... Well, you can't tell if he is either a human, an elf, or a half-elf. You have not seen his actual face. What he speaks eloquently in both Common and Elvish. But his face has been completely obscured. You do note it, like he did put on some kind of a face covering as you guys were coming close to the mountain, so he was prepared for that. But yeah, if you tell him to get on the broom, he will hop on the broom with you.
All right. So I reach out a hand. All right.
And you said the visibility was about 30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 to 40 feet, depending.
All right, so I wanna try and get about 30 feet in front of the group, and I want to stealth as much as I can.
Okay, roll it.
That will be a 36.
All right, you do consider yourself stealth.
Yeah, I just want to stay probably about 30 feet ahead of everybody at all times, just so I can, if I do happen to spot something or something spots me, hopefully I can warn everyone before something bad happens.
So if we need to do this just to get it out of the way, my sword is drawn.
Okay.
And I put down the visor on my helm.
Okay.
And just continue up the stairs, paying close attention to our rogue Aaron, just in case if he needs anything.
Okay, so yeah, as you guys go up, you guys do reach what looks like a very ancient archway that is carved into the mountain, and you do see kind of that similar, albeit faint red glow coming from it, but you do see it, and it is there, and it seems doesn't seem like anything's wrong with it just by looking at it. I'll say it that way. So, what are you guys doing?
This glow, is it inside or is it still farther up?
No, it's inside.
Okay. Is there an obvious entryway?
Yeah, I said you see this archway.
Okay,
and it is
wanted to make sure.
Like the stairs are leading there.
I had somebody putting a candle next to me, so I got distracted.
It's okay.
Yeah, I just want to move towards the door, not quite go through the archway, but just see if I can see anything and be able to
And
reload
your
it.
comment, I will not let this be what holds up this one shot for 2 hours. Okay, the door, I'm just gonna be right out front with it. The door is just a door.
I don't believe that.
It's not even a door. It's an archway. That's all it is.
So we're just walking into a giant mimic then, I see.
Fucking archways. Now we have an archway. I'm suspicious.
I'm immediately suspicious of this archway.
I'm gonna roll insight.
I'm rolling investigation. I got 30 on my investigation. Is there any
watching at home? You see, I am telling them like so legit that this is just an archway, and this is what
are
I
there any
get.
symbols carved anywhere?
I have earned this. I have earned this suspicion. There's a reason why all of Justin's characters have this stupid high perception. Like today, he has a passive perception of like 32.
Yep.
And it's because I just cannot be trusted.
You're the villain.
I am
investigation of 30. What do I see?
It is such an archway. Like you have never you have never been so absolutely sure that this is an archway.
Anything carved?
So you're saying it's too perfect. It's unnaturally
do I know
perfect.
anything about the carvers? Like
just go.
Aaron,
just go. I'll literally yell out 30 feet. Aaron, just go.
As you guys are walking up to it, you do notice, like, as you get to the actual archway, this is a large archway. And as you are investigating it, what languages do you speak?
Like Tiamat large or like large?
You guys haven't rolled for that.
I know Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
Okay. So you're not 100% sure what they say, but you are able to recognize the runes that are carved into this door as giant in nature. That they are giant in origin. Like I said, what they say you don't know, but
Looks like it's giant.
I only speak common and dwarvish. That's so I can talk to Skip's mom.
I talk common and celestial.
Sierra, do you speak or read giant?
Charles, he's talking to you.
Just walk.
I just have Celestial in common.
Aren't you a Goliath?
Yeah.
Goliath should have giant naturally.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah.
He
Well,
didn't
no,
go
that
to
actually-
Goliath school.
No, actually, that might be Legacy. The Legacy Goliath. I don't know if the new.
I think it is Legacy. The new ones don't. They have common and something else.
Well, either way,
Common
I'll
and
say
whatever
that
you want.
Goliath, no giant.
For the sake of brevity, you know it.
You know it.
No, because it makes sense to me. But pretty much in giant, you get where is it? Here or within lies the forge of Zomir.
Zomir. Forge.
Yeah.
Does the visibility improve at all inside?
Well, there's not an ash snowstorm on the inside, so yes.
But I'm
you
rolling
do
history
feel
at a 12. Know anything about
history
the
of the
Zomir?
12?
Yeah.
A
Forge of
12 is
Zomir.
enough. He was a fire giant lord, pretty much, like a chief of a fire giant. And he was very famous for smithing giant weapons and armor. He was the first one to make the big giant shields that they use. Like, he was the first one to really start making those. He was also a slaver. Yeah. And he was also a slaver. And
What else was he?
he did have supposed ties to Orcus. But that is not confirmed.
All right. Let's stay on our guard. We have no choice but to go through.
Kibo, go first.
If Kibo would like to go first.
Kibo float.
It's Kibo's party.
I would suggest if anybody has anything they need to do as far as buffs or anything, we start to think about we're going to be doing them within the next few minutes.
All right.
Yeah, so I am already clicking my boots of speed.
Okay.
And you know what? Screw it. Let's put Longstrider as well, which would affect both me and Citrus because we share spells.
You can do that as a ritual, can't you?
I'm a ranger. I don't have ritual casting.
Oh, Rangers. Ranger danger.
Ranger danger.
What do you see,
Brian,
Bobby?
with the
Yes.
money with the money we have, we could buy potions and stuff like that, right?
Oh, absolutely. You guys should have bought your own potions.
Okay, cool. Just needed to know. Is there any limitations on that?
Health potions, and if you have a specific one, message me and I will say yay or nay. Or
I-
what are you looking for specifically?
Potion of speed and a potion of invulnerability.
Invulnerability you would not find around here. I will say that in the Radiant Vanguard there would have been one distributor that would have had some potions of speed. So if you want like 2 of those, you can go for it.
Deuces.
And we pick up? Do the
Before we-
greater and superior healing potions count towards our item
No.
limits?
Nope.
Oh,
If
Oh,
any of
okay.
those you want to buy, go for it.
nice. All right. So I got a few of each
Before
other.
we go in, how does everyone feel about a hero's feast?
Oh, keep
Are
on.
you,
Ooh,
so you
that's
are
a great idea.
saying actively at the entrance to this volcano. hey guys, let's stop for a picnic.
Let's, a sprinkle of ashes on your
Yes, he
pancakes never hurt anybody.
Norm.
Sure.
Hey, I want to get a clarification on a DM ruling. Do temporary hit points stack in your game?
They do not stack, no.
They replace. Okay. Good to know.
It will be if you get a situation where you can have more than one. My call is you can make the call as to which one you want to take.
But Hero's Feast isn't temporary hit points. It is increasing your hit point maximum.
By how much?
Yes,
2d10 for 24 hours.
Whoa. Yeah.
How long is
Well,
Let
big?
me know if either of those come to a 1. Let me know.
All right. Oh, shit.
Oh, so
sorry.
just has to roll for all
Those
of
are the only dice that I did not bring out because none of my
Okay.
spells.
I got you.
No, I got it.
D10s.
I'll just
You got
continue to do it. Yeah.
Do you have
I
the?
don't trust the digital dice.
One of them was a 1. The other one was a 10.
In that case, it all goes up by 20 because I rolled a 10 on the one that I threw. Because
You're
I
welcome,
preemptively
everybody.
called Justin rolling like shit.
So we all get 20 more HP, is what you're saying?
Yes.
To your max hit points.
Nice. 20 more. All right. Heck yeah.
And also fun effects from that. For the next 24 hours, you are now immune to being poisoned and frightened, and make
Oh,
all
thank
your
God.
wisdom saving throws at advantage.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Immune
thank
to
God.
poison, frightened, and wisdom saving throws at advantage. Ooh, yeah.
I will say
That's a
that
good time
fighting a
right there.
god may or may not affect that.
And I will say respectfully, fuck you.
And I say
will say that
respectfully, I am playing
Red is
by
written
rule
unless the god
mechanics.
can take care of stuff that's played at what level was that?
6th level.
5th?
6th.
6th. 6th. So yeah,
got
it would have to be able to take care of like dispelling things that are 6th level or below. So
I'm
let's let
excited.
the gods have that.
We're immune to what,
Same.
Justin?
Frightening
Poison and frightening.
effects. Yep. Good times. So I'm gonna cast, I think, Demiplane, and put a door next to our archway here,
Okay.
and out come 7 simulacra.
Okay.
This is the cavalry.
So do I have to add 7 of you?
Yeah, 7 of me with half my hit points. Not the buffed hit points, but half of my current hit points. So half of 130. Let's see here. The first one, only one of them has both of my 9th level spell slots. All the rest of them are missing 1 9th level spell slot.
Jesus, I hate you a little bit.
Yep. One of them is going to burn his last 9th level spell slot and cast Foresight on me, and then go back in the door to the Demiplane. And we're going to close.
How many are here?
We'll have 6.
6.
6.
Do you really just have one that buffs you and then hides?
Yeah.
That's great.
Does he have to be within a certain distance of you to have that stay on you?
Foresight lasts for 8 hours and does not require concentration.
Okay. But
It's a 9th
like,
level spell.
does he have to be within a certain...
He cast it on me. It's done. I have it
Got
for
it.
8 hours. Yep. Fun.
So now I have to add...
He's done for today. He'll be fodder some other time, I think.
So now I have to add friggin' 6 level 20 characters that is going to...
That's why I asked you how many days we had been on the road, because I get to make one of these a day. So
I changed my answer to 2.
you already said 7, sir. I'm trying to be a pain, but
Yes, you fucking are. Don't even fucking lie. Yes, you are.
Ooh, dude, this stuff is wizard roll. My retinue. I gotta come with my
Fucking entourage.
my entourage. Yeah. Rolling with style.
Okay,
Everybody's worried.
that's fine.
Don't be worried.
Fine.
They
Okay.
they don't have that many hit points, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll see.
All right. I hate you a little bit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Told you, my point is to make you sigh, Brian. I'm winning
You
at
make me
D&D.
sigh. You make me say
sigh.
"fuck you," Ken. All right.
There we go.
Okay. So now 6 more of Bryces is just walking around,
Mhm.
It's nothing new.
looking like
Everybody, let's be
like
quiet.
assholes.
What's weird is when they take clothes off.
Yeah, they do have. They are just wearing clothes. They don't have a bunch of like magic items or anything weird like that. They're just clothing, and they look a lot
I
like me.
cast instant stripper pole.
It's weird
That's
because
in the demi plane later. Okay, it's a
I think
30 by
that's just-
30 by 30 foot room.
That's just rope trick.
Anywho, all right. So you guys take your time to eat breakfast before going into Mountain Dew.
Hero, goodness. Foresight is on me. We're good.
Yeah, so I'm going to. I would like to retroactively say that I don't actually use long strider and my boots until we're done eating food.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Very well.
Mhm.
So you are now standing at the top of these stairs, which you guys do notice upon the inside. They do start going down into the mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mountain, yeah.
So you guys are just following this path for now?
At the top of the stairs, where we're at, I would like to cast Commune with Nature.
Okay.
And then for the 3 facts of my choice is going to be, since we're inside a cave, right? Or underground.
Yeah.
For 300 feet, instantly gain knowledge of Paros, Full, Celestials, Fae, Fiends, Elementals, or Undead. Influence from other planes of existence and any kind of buildings like that.
Okay. Well, let me see. So you said Fae, Fiends, are undead?
Yeah, Celestials,
Okay.
Fae, Fiends, Elementals, or Undead within 300 feet.
Okay, so you do not pick up any of those around you. You do pick up the fact that, yes, you are in a natural volcano, but there is some kind of a structure about 100, 150 feet down. You get the sense of a couple significant gates that I would say, because you're communing with nature, that like they are like iron gates, heavy iron gates, meant to be opened by giants, pretty much. It is what you would deduce from that. But yeah, no celestials, no fiends, no undead yet.
Cool.
All right. So you guys start proceeding down this long, winding staircase, of which it seems to be carved out of this black volcanic glass. So it's a little slick. But where you guys are walking, you notice that it is heavily trafficked right in the middle. And as you go down, eventually it opens up from this kind of hallway looking thing into a larger structure as a whole. You see a sconce is lit. You do see the aforementioned giant iron doors, and in front of them you see 2 unmoving, very ominous looking, like they almost look like statues made out of iron that look like they are kind of sentinel type things.
Mhm.
And then you see these 2 honestly, they look like they are almost like bulls made out of metal. They're just kind of, the two bull-looking things are just constantly walking back and forth, kind of alternating, all in front of the door.
And it doesn't appear that they see us.
Not at this moment.
But how far away are they?
At this point, probably 50, 60 feet. But they are standing in front of the one way that you see forward.
Let's
So-
see. Might be worth a detect magic. Okay.
Or dispel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kibo.
Or
Timo,
cat-
are you currently riding your T-Rex, by the way?
Who?
You.
I did not actually take the T-Rex. I'm flying at the moment.
Oh, okay. So you
I
had
mean,
a chance to have a pet T-Rex?
If you want to give me a pet T-Rex, I will make that happen right now.
I said that you have access to a pet T-Rex to ride.
I'm gonna put that T-Rex on here right fucking now.
Heck yeah.
So
I will say, in initiative count, he will just always go after you.
I'm okay with that. Why does his AC suck? Is it because he's so big?
Yes.
Yeah. He's big and he's slow.
before
So I'm going to use my staff
Name Schnickums.
to detect magic at will,
Okay.
which is fun. And check on what we see for magicalness on these big, crazy statues.
All right. So as you put up detect magic and you are putting feelers out into the weave to just find out what type of magic is going on.
I got to get within 30 feet of them. Yeah.
Okay. I would say even with that, it is hard to get anything on them because your senses are being blasted by something beyond that door. That there is an immensely powerful magic that is happening there that is just making everything else really hard to pick up on.
Huh. Okay.
And I will say, because you are a level 20 wizard,
Mhm.
you are learned enough to know that there is very little powerful magic that could do that.
Right, through an inch of metal, like for me to still be picking up on something.
Yeah, and it is
Yeah.
coming through like it is right in front of your face.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Do I pick up the aura of what it is, or
You would pick up what is
do you want me to check Arcana?
what is the gate? So like
Gate is transmute.
because whatever that is, that's the type of magic that is coming through on here.
Or conjuration, one of the two.
We'll call it conjuration
Conjuration.
because that makes sense to me.
For fun's sake. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so something is trying to be summoned. That's
Well, you remember at this moment too, like what they said Zesriina was trying to do, what she was trying to accomplish
right.
was opening a gate to
A gate.
another plane. You don't know what plane. You just know that it's to another plane.
Not exciting that they are trying to contact another plane in a big, big way. All right. Well. Guys, there's quite a bit of bad stuff that is currently going on the other side of these massive doors. Does anyone feel up for trying to see if they'll budge? Or should I crash the party?
You just see Kibo smile, and he looks down at Schnookums, and Schnookums looks up at him.
Schnookums the T-Rex. Just so that I can make that clear to everybody at home. Schnookums is your 40-foot long, like 12-ton T-Rex. Awesome.
At this point,
Big kitty.
as soon as you say that, like, Kibo just uses his racial feature,
Okay.
which is Draconic Cry, which is a bonus action. And I let out a cry at enemies 10 feet in front of you. Until the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against these enemies that could hear you. You could use this 6 times. So I'm going to charge forward on him. And when I'm within that 10 foot, I'm going to go, Kibo! And that's my war cry.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
As soon as I see him charge by, not wanting to be left out of the fray, I'm gonna fucking start running with my
All right.
sword.
You can
Roll initiative.
I don't have to. Hold on
you
one
can
second.
jump on
Okay,
with
yeah,
me
I'm
if
good.
you want.
I'm just gonna fucking start running.
Because he's war crying, let's just roll initiative.
For placement purposes, I'm gonna be like 60 feet back, but still in the fray.
Got a
Can,
20.
do your simulacrum get the
They're all
similar
my-
to their AC to yours? Oh, they're all on your AC count?
They're all my initiative count.
Or initiative count, sorry.
Yep.
That is just awesome.
I'm on a 27.
27.
Yes.
Awesome. Ken, I really do hate you.
Extra love.
All right.
Ken, you
Put
can
love with
ride
that.
Schnookums with me if you want to. That gets you there quicker. Like,
Hmm.
Kibo,
Schnookums?
just
Is there room?
saying.
The simulacrum taxi.
The simulacrum taxi? No.
As they all just push you over the air.
Right.
And then they all just jump down.
Rico, what is your initiative?
It's 17. I rolled it
17.
digitally.
It did not come through. Okay.
Did you forget about me?
I didn't forget about you. You're on here. It just didn't come through.
With your simulacrums, are you going to try and do the peasant railgun?
All right. Tebow, you are up first with your T-Rex. What are you doing?
You said it's
You
these
got-
bull-looking things.
You got 2 of these bull-looking things, and you got, which you're not sure what they are, but you do see 2 of these big iron. They look like statues.
But they move.
Above game, you know they're not, but
Right.
Kibo doesn't know that.
Well, Schnookums is going to run forward towards one of them.
Okay.
And you say he goes after me, right?
Yes, he will immediately go right after you in the initiative order.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I don't really have a lot of range stuff, I don't think. Let me check my actions real quick. I do actually have a short bow. I'll take a shot at him with the short bow from on top of Schnookums.
Do you have mounted combat?
Say what?
Do you have mounted combat?
Well, I didn't know I was going to get a T-Rex, otherwise I would have taken it.
Go for it.
Why don't you retcon that bad boy?
Make your attack rolls. I will not impose disadvantage.
Well, it's because I have advantage also.
Then
Because I got,
go for it.
I got the thing. So give me 1 second.
You got the thing? You just got the thing?
His war cry.
No, because that thing,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Got it.
Is
It's the thing in the
Kibo.
place? Yep.
Yeah, so that gives me advantage on the next turn, I think. Let's see. I got something else here.
We all have advantage though on attack rolls, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's something else I get too. I just wanted to make sure I was taking advantage of it. All right. Kibo dice. That's a 18 to hit with the short bow on the first attack.
Attacking one of the bull things?
Oh wait, hold on. That's with advantage. Again, that's a 21.
Okay, 21 will hit.
Okay, the 21 will hit. Well, that was my advantage. Hold on a second. Let me get another die that way I can actually roll advantage.
Okay.
That's a really cool one. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just use these 2. These are Kibo looking. Let's see here. That's not so great. That's a 20 modified.
That will just hit.
Okay. I have 2 more attacks. Oh, that's better. Let's see. 18 plus 12 is 30, I think?
That'll hit. And are these all on the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All on the same one. I don't... Like, Kibo doesn't know what's going on unless there's something going on. Let's see. And that's a 31 to hit on the last one.
Yes, those will all hit.
Okay. I feel like I have a feature that helps with my fighting. I'm just checking one little thing real quick.
You don't get to add like Fury of the Small or something like that for kobolds?
No, I don't have that. The Kobold Legacy thing that I had to take was Defiance, which gives me advantage on saving throws and to avoid or end the fighting condition, and I get Draconic Cry and Dark Vision. So you don't get Fury the Small with the Legacy one. I thought there was something that allowed me to add damage, but I guess I was wrong. I'll just go ahead and roll my damage. First shot. 7 as I min out.
Okay.
8 as I go 1 up from 1. 8. Oh, and that's max. That's 12. So 7, 8, 8, 12.
So 29.
Sure.
All right.
Get
Cool.
my calculator out and I can find out.
I'm pretty sure I counted that right.
7, 8, 8, 9.
7, 8, 8,
7,
12.
8,
It's 35.
Yeah, it's like
35?
30 something. Yeah.
That's like
35.
35. Yeah.
What did I say? I said 29. So I
You
missed
said
one.
29. Yeah.
Okay.
So I 35 damage total.
Okay. And now your T-Rex can do something.
All right. He has multi-attack. What else do you do? Let's see, one with its bite, one with its tail. Bite, weapon attack, plus 10 to hit. Reaches 10 foot.
Is there a
Let's
size
see.
limit on that?
No. If he targets a medium or smaller creature, it is grappled.
Okay, so this thing will not be grappled.
Okay, cool. Grapple ends, target is restrained, the terrorist can't bite another target. And then he gets a tail attack.
Got it.
Go back here. He also gets advantage on these since he's there.
Yep.
23 to hit for the bite.
That'll hit. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. And 27 to hit with the tail.
Those will both hit.
And if you want me to, I can either roll for the damage or you could just let me take the average for the damage.
Just go with the average. That's fine.
Let's see. The bite does 33 points of damage and the tail does 20.
Okay.
So all in all, he's done 53 damage in a round. If you need to know, the 33 is piercing damage and the 20 is bludgeoning.
Oh. Okay. So, and what kind of damage were you doing?
Piercing.
Ooh.
The short bow does piercing damage. Yes.
Okay. So, damn it, now I gotta math that.
You gonna do halvesies on it, or
Yeah. So that was, you
you
did
said 53, so round down 50, 26 points total.
26. Plus, you did 36, right?
35.
35. So
Yes.
what's that?
17.
17.
Yeah.
So those two added together is what?
17 and 26 is 20, 33.
33. Okay.
Wait, no.
That's how
40,
much.
43.
43. 43.
Yeah, sorry.
Got it.
Yeah.
So as you're
Use
hitting
history,
this
I'm out.
thing,
Sorry.
John, you
Yeah.
notice like everything's landing, but all of that piercing damage, like the first one it seemed to take everything from was that tail attack.
Ah.
And everything else, he seemed to be a little more.
What was it? Was the tail attack slashing or bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
All right. So
and that takes
is
care
that
of my
you?
bonus action and my action, and that takes care of the action sequence for the T-Rex. That is the end of our turn.
All right. And now for the obnoxiousness that is
My turn.
Bryce's turn.
All right. So what are we noticing in front of us again?
You've got two of these big bull-looking things,
Bowl?
and then yes, they look
Okay.
like bulls made of iron. And
Giant
then you've
iron
got
bowl?
these two
Okay.
big kind of sentinel-looking things that are standing on either side of the door. They are not presently moving. So,
Okay.
like, above game, like I said, you guys can probably tell what they are. But in game, all you guys see is these big iron statues, which is not
There's
out of place in a
bowls.
place like this.
Is there anything in the bowls?
Not that you can see.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I am going to. Let's see. Goodness me. All right. So one of my guys is going to cast Fly on me. And these guys.
Dude, you are gonna have to streamline these things, or we're gonna take.
Yeah, no, I know.
Turn.
It's not going to be like that. I apologize. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
gonna
that unless you have their spells picked ahead of time, your simulacrum just do cantrips. So
Just-
pick your
just-
shit ahead of your
just-
turn.
Hang back. Yeah, so I'll have one cast a. So the other 5 are going to cast level 5 magic missiles at one of the.
Okay.
At one of them.
How many of these things are launching this?
So one cast Fly on me. The other 5 are going to
So,
cast
at
level 5
level
magic
5,
missiles.
which is
Yeah.
how many D4? Just roll your
Yeah.
massive amount of D4,
Yes, sir.
which is gonna be stupid.
Which is gonna be stupid. Dare to be
I will-
stupid. Magic missile.
How many
1d4
D4s?
plus 1.
How many D4s are you telling it
cast is
to?
second or higher. 1, 2, 3. So each one does 5d4. Wait, no, hold on. What's the original is 3, 4 for second, 5 for third, 6 for fourth, 7. So
7.
7
So
d4
you're rolling
times 5. So
35
D4.
D4.
Yep, plus 35
Awesome.
points. All right, so 35 d4. Here we go.
Go level 20.
Me and my army. Hold on, wait.
Note to self: simulacrum don't exist in our games anymore. They are outlawed.
It's ancient magic. It must be rediscovered once more.
Yes, purely because it annoys the shit out of me, just like
Yeah.
silvery barbs.
Blink.
How many?
95 plus 30 plus 35 points of damage.
Fuck you so much. Okay, so you got you
120,
one-shot one of these
130
things.
points of 120,
Yeah.
130 points of never can miss damage.
Yep. So you drop one of these things.
Nice.
You're a dick.
Did he kill the one that I was fighting?
Yes. Yes, he did.
Kibo shoots you a dirty look. I was Kibo's.
It fell down. I told you, you call me when you want to clean things up. I'm the artillery.
So when he's doing that and shooting all this fucking shit,
Yeah.
Norm was running towards it. He kind of like slows down, looks over his shoulder, and looks over his shoulder at all these fucking people throwing fucking magic missiles, and just goes, "Next time, why don't you just hit something that hasn't been hit before?"
Okay, I can do that. So I turn towards the other one and I hit it with a 5th level fireball.
Okay.
That's off my. Actually, no. Oh, it upcasts it, doesn't it? All right. So off of my magic, what do you call it? Wand of the Magi or Staff of the Magi. It upcasts it to 7th level. So we'll burn a level 7. How many d6s is that? Ay.
I'm going to tell you, it's
Holy
not going to
crap.
matter.
It's not gonna matter.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you do this,
Yeah.
and
I
you like
fire
slam
off-
your staff down, and you see this giant fireball just engulf this thing, and the fire almost seems to like absorb into it.
Oh.
And what was just a big metal bull now is a big metal bull with like flaming red eyes.
Oh.
Kibo found new friend.
Okay. So let's try ice next time, guys.
Let's try
Dude,
not
I'm sorry, just the visual of this, the wizard just sitting here like, yeah, I've done this before. It's fucking badass. Boom. And then it's just like bigger and angrier
Charges
and
up.
like, oh shit.
let's try not to heal our enemies.
All right, kids. Let's get out of the way. Let's scatter to the flowing. All right. Simulacra. Yesterday,
Bryce
day
is
before yesterday.
acting like a teacher to a simulacra. Okay, friends. Let's gather around.
Brian, do you have special words for your days of the week in this world?
I do, but I don't have them off the top of my head.
Hang it all. I was gonna call them all by the name of the day that I made, like that they made each other on.
You know what? I got you. Let me look. But anyway, is that your turn then?
Anyway, so yeah, that's all we do. Now we're getting out of the way, and I'm flying, of course. So
Okay.
I'm just kind of watching over all of them, like telling them to get out of the way.
Awesome.
Nope. No bonus action.
No, I'm not going to take a bonus action after all that. I think I screwed up enough.
Okay, so that one is already dead. So we'll forgo
One's dead.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ken, I'm just gonna. Nope, it's not gonna let me. Why aren't you gonna let me? Oh, that's why. Hey, let me do things now. There. It's being dumb, but I got it now. Okay. So now one of these big iron things is gonna move. One of the big statue-looking things. I will say, Ken, new Ken, with that fireball you launched, you noticed that because that was big enough that it engulfed both of those two iron things that were standing by it. You notice that they are also unaffected by this, which would further your thing that maybe they are statues. There we go. Thank you. But one of them does start to move. And it goes to the closest thing to it, which is currently John, who is putting the really awesome looking mask on that makes him really hard to hear. But I love it. I love the commitment. It is going to come up to you. And it is not going to swing at you, but it is going to take a swing at... Well, first, it's going to kind of body check the shit out of you. So let's roll that first. What does it get? Plus 13. Okay, so against the T-Rex, that would be a 27. And I'm going to guess that is going to hit. So the T-Rex is going to take 6, 7, 8. So that is going to be 7 plus 6. That's 13 plus 8. That's 21 plus 7. So 28 bludgeoning damage. And Kibo?
Yes.
Give me a acrobatics check is what I'm going to call it.
Cool. I have advantage with acrobatics. Let's see. That'll be a 27.
Okay, so you do manage to, like, as your T-Rex kind of gets shoved to the side, you do kind of deftly manage to stay on top of it.
How much damage does he take?
That was 28. And then it is going to turn around with its big ass sword. And also tried to hit it for that is a 21.
The AC is 13 for the T-Rex, so yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So with its ward, it'll do 8, 9, that'll do 20 more. And so it basically came running up, it shoulder charged the shit out of it, and then it took out this gigantic, like, great sword and just kind of took it and straight up just stabbed your T-Rex with it.
Oh, keep on like.
All right, so next up is the other thing, which with its flaming eyes right now, it is going to look very, very angrily at Bryces and his many simulacrum. And it is going to make a charge. I'll make one for all of you because I'm not going to roll 7 different times. I muted you, so you got to unmute yourself, Ken, if you're talking.
Right. Now I'm 30 feet straight up in the air. The rest of them have scattered. The 33 in different directions. Yeah, that's what I told them to do.
So what is the closest one that it can see? It will go after that one.
I don't.
Or how far?
Probably the one that cast fly on me. That's probably the closest one.
Okay. So it will hit that one then.
Okay.
It
has an ace. They have ACs of like 12.
Okay, then in that case, it's definitely gonna hit.
It wasn't a crit, was it?
No.
Okay.
Why? You can't silvery barbs anyway. Dick.
No, but I am a grave cleric, so I can cancel crits.
Fuck you. All right, so that is going to be 23 damage that it takes as it gets gored on a horn.
Oh.
And then, because these things scattered out, how far were they able to scatter? Just your
just 30 feet. My normal movement is 30.
So it is
going to shoot apart from each other, 60 feet.
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. I will get a physical d6 and 1.
1?
A 1, yeah.
Okay. So it is going to hit 2 of these things in a cone as it kind of lets out this noxious looking fume from its mouth, and I need them both to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saves. All right.
Yeah.
Neve. That's what that means. Yep. My daughter was asking me about how to pronounce Celtic names. I apologize. Niamh, just so you know, is Neve.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So
I had a wrestler with that name.
1 makes a 9.
Okay.
And 1 makes a 14.
Okay.
And I need to check on a concentration check.
Okay. Because both of those 2 are now considered petrified.
Oh. Okay. All right. Are they? So they're stuck in place?
Yeah. And they are
starting to turn into stone from their bottom up?
Yeah, I was going to say they are like pretty much from the floor to the junk are already stone.
Stone. Oh, wow. It's fast. Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right. So the one
that I did forget because you started this thing on fire, right? So that one guy is going to take an extra 7 fire damage.
7 fire on top of it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So did they take any damage off of the petrification or just they're being petrified?
They are just being petrified.
Okay. So the one that got hit with the damage, it was
that one and
20,
one more are the 2 that
he rolled a 20 on the concentration save for
Okay.
So I think he makes it.
So I will say then, Bryces, you kind of like as this noxious breath kind of goes out and he as he takes this hit, you feel the levitation kind of like dropping a little bit,
Mhm.
but then you notice like he shores up his
right back
concentration,
up.
and you kind of go right back to it, and you're kind of like, okay, but it definitely caught your attention of like,
Mhm.
okay.
What was the total? I just gotta. I'm gonna have to keep a note open with the total number of hit points off of that one guy.
Okay, so that was a grand total of 21
Yeah, plus 7
plus 7, yeah.
for
So
28.
28.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I had to beat a 14. All right, cool. So we're good.
All
right.
right. All right. Rico, you're up.
You know, I had a plan, and now my plan is kind of not there anymore.
That is the sign of a good DM. That's why they call me Dungeon Daddy.
You know what?
Who's your daddy?
Not you.
Not yet.
Whoa,
I
it's getting weird.
hate everything.
It's getting weird.
I was trying to have a party, and you guys are just, you know.
Brian, I'm not a fan of you right now.
Ken, when you're done, I'll tell you the story of this Missy chick that's coming in.
In
It's
3
funny.
hours. In two and a half hours.
Mhm.
Do things, Justin. Let's
I
go.
don't know what I can do and what I can't do. I'm just gonna, you know what? Fuck it. 3rd level healing word on Schnookums.
Burning a 3rd level spot because you're healing Schnookums.
Yep.
I love it. I love it so much. John,
Yes.
I fully support the mask. We just need to work on a mic into the mask.
Right.
What are you talking
Right.
about?
Schnookums gets 16 hit points.
Okay, so that's your turn.
Well, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my regular action to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Have any of them taken damage?
The one that none of them that are currently right now you know that one of the 2 iron things is alive, so you would be able to infer that both of them were. But the other flaming thing is no, actually take away that 7 damage. No, because you did light this guy on fire. He just didn't take any damage from it. That's right.
Okay.
So yeah, they are all undamaged at this moment.
Why is that a 5-foot range? Damn it.
What?
I was going to do Word of Radiance, but I'm going to do Sacred Flame on one of them.
Okay.
The bull.
Okay.
It needs to make a dex saving throw. DC is 19.
Can we target the biggest thing? Can we target the biggest things next, guys?
That's a 13. So
Cool. That's 4d8. Plus 5 because cleric things. 13 plus 2. That's 20 points of radiant damage.
All right. All right. So next up is this other thing, which Rico, how close did you guys have to get?
I am currently, I'd say, probably about 50 feet away from it.
Sweet. So it moves its full speed of 40, and then it's still going to hit you with its sword.
It wasn't a crit, was it?
I didn't roll it yet. I'm just saying that he's doing it. Okay, so for its first one, that's going to be a 22.
That is my AC.
Okay, and the next one is higher. So
Okay.
that is going to hit you for a grand total of this plus 14. Oh, that's just terrible. 16, 17 plus 14. 17 plus 14, whatever that is.
31.
31. All right. Björg, you are up, sir.
All right. I'm gonna start my turn with the bonus action to go into rage,
Awesome. You are now raging.
and it's a 2 statues, the bull, and then I
Yeah.
will.
The bull has taken damage, and I would suggest that you hit it.
All right, so I'm gonna.
You want to be the one to kill either of these things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. The bonus action, haste.
Because with his sword,
And then-
he gets 10 hit points. And you want your tank to have as many hit points as possible.
And I shall use my first action to attack the bull. Then
Okay.
I'm gonna roll to hit. 25 to hit,
Absolutely.
and it will be slashing damage of 20.
Okay.
And then with my second action, attack again.
Okay.
It's 28 a hit. This is a
Yep.
hit. And then 23 damage.
Okay. And did that include the bonus from your barbarianness? Should, right? And his normal. Tim, you
haven't-
play that barbarian, right? Does it automatically add the rage damage, or does he have to do that?
He has to add it. It does not automatically add it.
So it's
Okay,
gonna be
so
4. So 8 total for the rage bonus damage.
okay,
So another 8.
okay. So with that, it is still up.
That's a beefy boy.
He is a beefy boy.
I don't have anything left to do.
Norm,
And my turn.
you are up, sir.
Wait,
What?
Since Razor is his own person, and does he go after me, the Black Razor?
Black Razor, he's not able to do anything on his own.
Yeah.
He is his own, but it's pretty much just a sword that talks to you.
Okay, so before my turn ends, I guess.
Yeah.
He kind of speaks to me like he was kind of impressed that the thing's still standing after hitting him. So as an affront, and since he's getting hungry, he'll be casting haste on me.
Beautiful. So basically, he is upset that you didn't feed him yet. And you just hear in your own head, not anybody else, you just hear him. Feed me. Hungry. Because you have an understanding with him, so he doesn't eat your soul yet.
So far.
Not yet. All right. Norm Alleyright.
I'm going to go ahead and forego one of my attacks.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell over to my sergeant, who is currently raging.
Yep.
Tell him to make a melee attack plus 11.
Okay.
I'm using Commander's Strike.
This is beautiful. Okay. Charles, roll another attack.
Plus 11, sir. It's plus 11 to the damage. I'm sorry.
That's beautiful.
Do I still have to roll to hit or no? Or
Yes.
It's just a melee. You get an extra melee attack.
Okay.
That is wonderful. That makes
It is
me
not the
happy.
end of the round, so you are still at advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That was only 23 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And then it'll be 21 damage. 17 plus 4.
Beautiful.
Plus 11.
Plus 11.
Oh yeah, then
So
30.
what happens is you drive Black Razor, like upon hearing Norm commanding you, you getting like invigorated by his command and the constant surge of just Black Razor telling you to feed him, that he is hungry. You drive this sword straight into this thing's heart. And all of you see that fire die down out of its eyes, and then you see just this kind of swirling green energy flow into Black Razor. And you see this big Goliath barbarian, like his muscles flex, his veins are popping, his his pupils go even smaller than normal and get more bloodshot, and you are going to gain 114 temporary hit points.
Holy shit.
That's a benefit, but you also have to worry that if you don't feed it enough, it will eat your soul instead. So,
Yes, Black Razor, the original Hexblade.
yeah, pretty much.
I love that almost
And-
all of our characters have
and-
some kind of connection to the Raven Queen. That's great.
And unlike normal hit points, these don't go away until you lose them. There's no 1 hour time cap on them. They are just yours until you lose them. Okay, Norm, that was your first attack.
As I give him that command and he slays his enemy, I'll tell him to join me at the front, and I will go to the first fucking iron golem there is,
Okay.
and make an attack on him.
Go for it.
There's one currently engaged with my Cobalt fighter, correct?
Yes.
I will go to the one that is not engaged.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 19 plus 13. So that's, I don't know, 32.
Yep.
And let's do it this way because I don't know where my other dice went to. Set 17 or 11 points of damage.
11.
11.
Okay.
Third attack. That is a 16 plus 13, 29.
Yep, that'll hit.
For another 8 points of damage.
8.
And then my fourth and final attack is a 25.
A
To hit?
25.
Yes.
Yep, that'll hit.
That will be another 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I will for my bonus action, I will take Fred and I will slam Fred in front of me, like
Okay.
a kind of like a barrier between myself and this guy, just
Okay.
for the fucking backlash.
All right. Beautiful.
And turn.
All right. So, not anything taking a turn or anything, but just in between Norm and Aaron going. You guys that are arcanically trained, you notice that there is suddenly something that seems to be pulling from the center of these, what you now recognize to be iron golems. That is pulling almost into the door, through the door almost. And that's it. You just notice that it is happening. And Aaron, it is your turn.
Okay, so we have 2 dead bulls.
2 dead
One-
metal bulls.
One golem is now engaged with Kibo and Norm.
Yeah.
And the other golem was engaged with Reiko, right?
No, actually, it is one is engaged with Norm. The other one is engaged with Kibo and Schnookums.
Oh, okay. I thought the one was close enough
No.
to hit. Okay.
Well, it is. It's just about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, you're
which
right.
one-
It did come to hit Rico, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah. Yeah, then yeah, you're right.
Okay. So I am. Let's see. Aaron is going to go for that one
The one with...
with Reiko.
Got it. Is it Rico or Reiko?
Ryko.
Ryko.
Or Ryko. We're both wrong. We can both go
There we
fuck
go.
ourselves.
Just to clarify, I'm on the one with our battle medic.
Yep. That is the one I gave all your damage to.
Okay, so then I will not go for that one. I will go for the one that is engaged with Kibo.
Okay.
And I am going to... he's about, what, 60 feet away?
Ish.
I mean, that's okay. My movement is currently 110. So I am... Aaron's going to run over, and as he's going, he's going to put his arm out. Citrus on me. And Citrus is going to take off as well.
Okay.
And they're both going to converge on that golem at the same time.
Okay.
Aaron is going to stab with his bloodshed rapier.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yep.
That will be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. So that will be 13 damage on the attack. I'm also going to...
And you will notice as you plunge this rapier into it, because you fought golems before, especially in this war. And you know that these are tough sons of bitches. But as you plunge your rapier into this opening that you find in this thing's armor, you notice that it reacts more than it normally would.
Nice. Okay, so that will... I'll also throw my sneak attack on that.
Okay.
That will be an additional 11 damage for sneak attack.
All right.
And then I'm also marking him as my favorite foe.
All right.
For an additional 4 damage.
All right.
Then I am taking my second attack.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
30 to hit.
Yep.
For 14 damage.
All right.
And then Citrus is going to start clawing at him with his talons, which are magical and do slashing damage.
They are magical?
They are. That first hit is a crit.
Beautiful.
So let's see. He does 2d4 plus 9, and we do crunchy crits.
Yep. So that would be 17 right off the top.
Right off the top, and then an additional 13 damage.
So
that's 30.
30. Okay.
And then second attack, still with advantage, is... it was a 29, I believe it was the first one, I think.
Yeah.
For 11 more damage.
Okay.
And then once we have struck, Aaron's going to back up. Let's see, he's only moved 60, still has almost half his movement to go. He's going to back up he's going to back up 40, and Citrus is going to fly straight up. He has currently 70 feet of movement. And so he's going to fly up 40.
Okay.
Straight up. And that is
good.
my turn.
All right. So in between this, Rysis, you notice at this point, not just the iron golems, but your simulacra seem to all of a sudden have something being pulled out of them. And they are each going to take 3 hit points of damage.
3?
Yeah. And I will say, because you are a level 20 wizard, you just recognize it's almost like the magical essence is being pulled from them. And these are, I'll say, it won't be each of your simulacra. It will be like the 3 that are closest to the door.
Okay. All right. So the one that was at 58 hit points that got hit by the bull charge, and then the other 2 that are
close to the door.
close to the door that are what do you call it? Petrified.
Yeah.
Or on their way to being petrified. They got to save at the end of the next turn. So, all right, cool. All right.
All right, and
That's
then
good.
that brings up Kibo.
Kibo.
So Kibo is going to use his movement, and he is going to flank with Schnookums
Okay.
and go after this guy with his Silver Dragon Katana.
How tall are Kobold or T-Rex?
I'm flying.
Oh, you're flying.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm flying. And he's huge. So whatever the huge category is, it doesn't give
Well,
me like a,
if you're flying, it's all good.
yeah.
Because I was going to say,
So-
just jumping off a T-Rex, that would involve some kind of a save. But if you're
No,
flying,
I'm flying. I'm always flying or levitating. So even if I fell off earlier, I could have just levitated and been fine.
All
but,
right, good.
Silver Katana doesn't matter. That's a 21 to hit. I
Yep.
rolled 2 10s. That's for my first attack. I have 3 more.
So
That's
Okay,
a 22.
Yep.
Another 22.
Okay.
And this is the last one. I'm so close to a crit. 30. 11 plus 19, that's 30. Yeah.
Okay, so all of those are going to hit.
Okay. Let's see here. And I am using it two-handed. So it goes to a
Okay.
D10. And it's a D10 plus 5, and it does a D4 of cold damage along with it.
Okay.
That's 1 point of cold damage
Uh-huh.
and 12 points of slashing for the first attack.
Okay.
1 point of slashing. Oh, excuse me. 1 point goes to 8 points of slashing and 2 points of cold damage.
So 10 total.
So far, yeah. Here's my next attack. This is my third one. 9 points of slashing and 3 points of cold damage. It's slowly going up with the cold damage. It did 1, then 2, then now it's done 3. This will be a 4. Let's see. That's max on that. So that's 15 slashing.
Okay.
And that is 3 cold damage yet again.
So 18 total. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you lay a beating on these things. Neither of these things are looking good now. And then I'm guessing, okay, so then your T-Rex goes?
And my T-Rex goes. All right, Schnookums. Let's see. He still has the multi-attack, so he's still going to go ahead and do the bite and the tail on this. He is flanking with me, so he'll have advantage. We'll take the 28 on the bite. And we'll take the 21 on the tail.
Yeah, both of those are gonna hit.
All right, 33 for the bite, which I guess is reduced.
Oh yeah, that one would be reduced, but
And 20 on the tail,
Yeah.
which is not reduced.
okay, so yeah, you are still going to just take this thing out. So you watch Snookums bite into this thing, and it kind of like cripples it, and like it starts to fall apart, and then it turns around and just bashes it with its tail, and you just see hot chunks of iron just flying everywhere.
It just gets like in a crusher.
Beautiful. All right, so now the next three things are, or now it's Bryce's.
You did.
Bryce's, you are up, and those same three simulacra are going to take 5 more damage as they seem to be getting drained.
You're also
You are
muted, Ken.
there. And I can't unmute you because you muted yourself on StreamYard.
All right, so those were, that's at the beginning of their turn. They take 5. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Well, actually, it's technically the end of Kibo's turn.
at the end of Kibo's turn, end of each
Yeah.
turn. Got it. Okay, great. Okay, so I am going to use the staff of the Magi to cast Conjure Elemental and bring a Water Elemental down to go attack the Iron Golem.
Okay.
And then there's just the 2 Iron Golems left, right?
Just one now.
Just one now. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to attack the Iron Golem. It's going to do 2 slam attacks and do like a weird water grapple thing on it.
Okay.
So
Can it grapple something that is that big?
large. Yep.
Okay.
Up to large.
Yep.
I was checking during my turn, during my not turn, to make sure I could do this. So,
All right.
yes, trying to be fast with stuff. All right, so yeah, Whelm is actually I gotta check 4 to 6. No, he doesn't get to Whelm because he didn't get a 4, or 5, or 6. But he does get 2 slam attacks, 2 hits plus 7. So I'll roll some d20s real quick to see if he hits on those 2 attacks. That is a 14.
14 is going to miss.
Yes, okay. And the second one, what is that? 6 or 9? That's a 6. Oh, no, that is also going to miss. All right. So that was a 6 plus 7 is 13. All right. So those 2 miss.
Yep.
I will. I don't know if I'm on a bonus action mage yet. I'm not worried about that. All right. So I'm going to have the rest of them burn a 4th.
Okay.
4th slot magic missile on these bad boys. On the
Okay.
one bad boy we have left. Actually, I might need to do 4th. Let's do 3rd. Third level.
Got it.
Level 3 magic missiles from all 6 of those guys. So that is going to be, let's see here, 2 more per. So 5 times 6. Yeah, it's going to be 30 darts.
All right. Go for it.
So I'll roll 30 darts.
This is dumb.
Let the hate flow through them. Everybody done rolling? 79 plus 30. So 109 points of damage.
You take this thing out.
Blow it up. All right. No more
It
iron
just
golems.
blows up.
Excellent.
I did send you a link to our in-game calendar, by the way, if you want to actually give them names. Give me a roll though for those 2.
Awesome.
For those 2 that are getting.
They've got a roll for Constitution, right?
Yep.
All right, and these are not.
The water elemental still there?
That's a 12 on one of them.
Okay, so
Water
that guy is
elemental
now
still there.
completely stone.
Oh, it's only 2 turns.
Yep.
Oof. Okay. And the other one was a 13.
And he is also 13.
Yeah.
That beats it. So he is fine.
Okay, so one of them had gotten a 14 before.
And
I looked through my roll log the first time.
okay, then he wouldn't have been petrified this time.
Petrified.
So either way, he's fine.
Okay.
Other guy is not fine.
Other guy's not fine. All right, so one of them
Other guy,
down.
yeah. One of them
Is
is
Greater Resto to get out of it. Does anybody know Greater Restoration?
But you also have a bag if you just want to shove them in there.
Well, sure.
If you want to burn a spell slot for this, I fully support your guys' choice. I have told you the 2 options for what's waiting in the next room. So
Let's don't soften us up too much.
Burn a 5th to continue
get a simulacrum back.
To continue the magical battleship that is Ken's army.
It's up to you. If you want to, we can leave him here as statuary, and I'll collect him and pay the resto fines later.
It is fully up
You
to
can't-
you guys.
I can't use any spell slots when he's made of stone.
Let's just leave him here. It's fine.
That is
Okay.
so
You
accurate.
still got 5
We're down to
more.
5.
Tim's,
Okay, we're down to 5.
Tim's gift in
Technically,
there of
you have
what-
another one that you pull.
That is
Well,
valid.
I'll swap the other one out.
So
Bring him
Tim's gift that he just put in there. I wish I could share this with the stream.
out.
Just
Okay.
one of
Look.
those like military artillery things, like the missile. Just. I was like, yeah, that's basically what Ken is right now.
I told you, artillery.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
All right, so you guys have beaten these things. You have a supercharged barbarian with you. That Seer, you are at the point. You are at the point in your barbarian training. You can just stay perma rage, like it doesn't go away. Like you can just, dude. It is the most Bruce Banner thing. It's like my secret is that I'm always angry. Like that is just where you are.
Nice.
But as you guys are coming, if the other simulacra are coming anywhere close to the door, it's up to you. But I know that one of them still is. And they are going to take 3 more. They are going to get drained of 3 more. Is Citrus, is he magically conjured or is he real?
Yes and yes. He's real, but he's magical, but he's real at the same time.
So he's not like a conjured thing, though.
No.
Got it.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy.
The bestest of good boys. Okay.
Real quick before we go into die, Kibo, how is Schnookums looking?
You're muted there, John.
So my fly speed's 60. I'm gonna head back up to the door.
Okay.
The entrance where my other simulacra is, and pull the one out that is.
'Cause I can use a first level
Sam.
to give him a little bit more help.
Schnookums could probably use a little extra love. He's got a few scratches on him.
All right, I'll use a second level cure wounds on Schnookums.
He's at 104 out of 136.
Okay.
I
Quick
gotta be
question.
honest.
Quick question. Did Schnookums, was he able to partake in the Heroes Feast?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Schnookums has an
I don't
extra,
know about
like,
Can you feed familiars or mounts in Heroes Feast?
Well, he's a real thing,
He's an actual.
but
animal.
he does get an extra
sure.
18
That's
hit
fucking
points
hilarious.
back.
Yeah, my
Okay.
simulacra
Let me
are all
double check
constructs, so they don't get
Heroes Feast.
extra stuff.
Okay.
They can't get better. They can only get worse.
I think he should.
They can
be able-
only get worse.
No, seriously. Like that's actually how
Mending?
they're.
Does mending work on them?
No, you've got to to heal them hit points. You've got to do a bunch of really expensive crap.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
wicked expensive.
It just says creatures. It doesn't say people.
Aha!
Schnookums can have the 20 extra max hit points.
That's beautiful. All right.
Schnookums likes pancakes.
You guys are at this door. You guys are healing up your friends. Your barbarian is staying perma angry.
oh, Schnookums.
My water elemental is hanging out for the next hour, free of charge.
I will say, you notice that the water elemental, because that's just a normal elemental, right?
It's a real creature.
Yep, it is steaming
Mm.
constantly because you guys are all noticing at this point. It's fucking hot in here. So I need everybody to give me a Constitution save.
Ooh.
I think me is good at those. Me is good at those. That's a 30.
Con save.
18 is the number you guys are looking for.
I got a 21.
What about Schnookums?
Oh,
Ooh,
Schnookums.
21.
Oh, shit. Schnookums?
Schnookums is +4 to con saves. Schnookums.
Schnookums got a 19.
Okay. So Schnookums, he looks like he's breathing a little heavy because reptiles can't sweat, but he is like sitting there like he's got the mouth, the tongue out puppy pant, like, which looks really unsettling from a T-Rex. Like it's just like.
Just kind of bring him in, nuzzle him for a second, and they go, "No, it's too hot, Schnookums. It's too hot. Don't lick.
Too hot for cuddles." Dude, I'm sorry. Picturing a little 3-foot tall kobold cuddling with a 40-foot long T-Rex is just hilarious.
Kibo sleep with one leg out tonight.
How did Kibo die? Oh, his T-Rex just rolled over on him. Wasn't even on purpose. Anyway,
Brian, really quick, real dumb question since we're kind of healing up.
Yeah.
Since we've been traveling with Schnookums for a while, we're level 20, we're pretty epic. Can I reach into my bag of holding and get out Schnookums' armor and put it on him real quick?
You want an armored T-Rex?
I mean,
that's right.
I don't see why not.
Who doesn't want an armored T-Rex?
No.
You know what? Give me a D100 roll. Let's find out.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over to the water elemental. I'm gonna put up my visor, stick my hand into the water elemental, get some water, take a little sip, wash my face off, and flip my visor back down.
All right.
Am I looking for low or high?
Well, just tell me what you rolled, and I'll tell you what happens.
Well, I got a 14.
Come on, Brian. Give him his clothes.
I mean, say no.
Sure,
That's fine.
you can have an armored T-Rex.
I just want to increase his. I just want to increase his AC.
I am
by a
going to
little bit.
say this though. Okay.
Yeah.
You are in a volcano, putting metal armor onto your creature.
Well, now hold on. Who said it was metal?
Studded leather.
Yeah,
It could be made of bone.
That's metal.
Dude,
That is metal.
And for our team, it makes sense.
Such a vibe.
Sure.
It's dragon bone. It's from the dragon that I got my dragon scale armor from.
Yeah, you should put the big fucking what is it? The
skull.
Triceratops. He has a Triceratops.
Yes,
helm.
Yes. Oh
it's so metal.
Facts.
What does that raise his AC up to? From a 13 to a what? Like
A
an extra
barding
5
is-
points? Like 18?
A 50.
I will say it raises them to, let's call it an even 20.
So generous.
Raw.
It's because he knows what's coming next.
Right.
So, as you guys,
When everything is a plus 19 to hit,
Well,
doesn't matter.
knowing that these doors aren't trapped, because I'm just going to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Because the doors are not the problem. So I'm not going to have us get hung up on them. Do you
Okay.
guys open the door?
We don't just open the doors. Schnookums takes the helmet and just battering rams it down.
They're pull doors. I'm just kidding.
Say what?
I said they're pull doors.
Oh,
They're both.
Dang. Oh.
He does a reverse smash.
No, I'm just kidding. So you have Schnookums battering ram these doors open. They like fly off the hinges. One of them just goes flying. You hear it land with this kind of weird squelching noise as you see it land in this liquid, and you just see the door slowly, not just like sinking, but like melting as you realize, holy fuck, yes, you guys are in an actual volcano.
Here's Kibo.
You guys are standing in front or in this chamber that is just hundreds of feet tall. And you see these 4 separate just massive pools of lava. And above one of them, you see this sphere that is encapsulating Zesriina, who you guys know that you have been pursuing, you see that her skin is taut, that it looks like she is being drained. As you hear her chanting this, and she looks back at you and just kind of smiles weakly, and you're too late. And she like takes her staff and she slams it to her chest. You see her just get obliterated into this pink mist.
Oof.
And who is feeling lucky?
Sure.
Roll a d20 for me.
Sure. 11.
11. Okay. Let me look. Let me open this up. I think it's that one. Okay, so what you see. Nope, that wasn't the right one. That's all right. So you see this pink mist kind of coalesce into just this spinning orb, right? And this orb kind of sinks down to like level with the lava. And then you just see it explode out. And you see the lava starting to churn. It's like kicking up. It is looking almost like it's going to erupt, but it's just interacting with this spinning sphere. And then in the middle of this sphere, you just see this massive fiery portal opening up. And from inside of that, you hear a roar, a deafening roar. And you see you see a head of a giant red dragon coming out. And that's scary enough. And then all of a sudden, you see the head of a ancient blue dragon coming up next to it. You see the head of a ancient green dragon coming up next to that one. You see the head of a ancient black dragon. And you're thinking, oh shit, there are like 4 dragons coming at it. An ancient white dragon. That's 5 dragons coming at us. You guys are gearing up, ready for this fight. 5 ancient dragons. Here we fucking go. And then you see they all come together, connected to one body. As this enormous body just, you see these huge claws come up and grab parts of the volcano beneath you, and it is pulling itself up. You see these immense wings spreading out behind it. And you see it looking down at you. And you see it you hear it just letting out this ungodly roar.
Brian, if I may.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Rawr. Thank you, Selkie. Right on point. We love you. As this thing roars out, and you realize very quickly that you guys are now standing face to face with the Queen of Dragons herself, as Tiamat stands before you. And that is where we are going to take 5 minutes for a quick bio break for everybody. So I'm going to get that going. And
I vote we run. Let's run. Yeah.
I'll totally let that happen. All right. So everybody watching at home, including you, Selkie, we will be right back. Give us just about 5 minutes, and we're going to see exactly how bad the party dies. So stick with us. We will see all of you guys in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right. Here we go.
stretch.
There we go. Unmuted. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We've had our little rest. And now, who's ready to die? I mean, that is incredibly accurate. Justin, where the hell did you find that?
I looked up Tiamat in the gifts.
That is fantastic. So yeah, you guys have the Queen of Dragons, and before any of you at home or anybody here says anything, to remind you guys, this Tiamat might not be the same as the one you find in the Monster Manual or whatever book she's in.
Well,
So don't be
could-
metagaming and saying, "Hey, she can't do that."
Oh, I won't.
Well-
I won't again.
Well, looking at historical archives and canon in Dungeons and Dragons, and you said that this happened. This is taking place 2,000 years before our current campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't the same Tiamat.
She's special. Okay, John, are you back?
It's looking different.
Tim's back. John. We're just
So we're
waiting
good.
on
You
Tim.
know, she obviously has fire immunity, or else this wouldn't be a very long fight.
That's true. She does indeed have immunity to fire. Well, at least non-magical fire from what you guys can tell. But that's above game, not in game. So John is back. What we are going to do is we are going to roll the initiative.
Yeah.
Initiatives.
Yeah, there ain't much talking to this one.
Could I have cast Zephyr Strike before we roll initiative?
Sure, I will give that to you.
Thank you.
Good times.
I'm just gonna drink my potion in the hallway.
Of course, that's when I roll a nat 20.
Good times.
It'll be
Not for
fine.
anything useful.
But
Ooh.
for initiative.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
10. Although, let me check on Foresight and see if that helps me out with the initiative.
21.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you calling up your last simulacra out of the
Oh,
wherever?
yeah, I already flew up to go do that and bring it
Okay.
back. So,
Got
yeah.
it.
Yeah, so
Son
now
of
we
a
replace the
bitch.
one with all the others.
21 for you, John?
Are my
No.
simulacra getting their HPs pulled anymore? Or is
Not
that over?
anymore, no.
So they're not getting their crank yanked anymore? That's good.
They are not getting their crank yanked anymore. She
Thank you.
seems to have all the strength that
All the,
she
the
needs.
crank she needs. Okay. Oh, boy.
So, how many of you speak
Yeah,
Draconic?
yeah. I speak Draconic.
I also do.
Okay.
So do
And,
Kibo.
Okay. So, all three of you
Mhm.
would hear what she's saying. The rest of you just hear this huge dragon making these kind of guttural, weird noises. You guys hear her talking in not like just a duo timbre voice, but like the, I guess, pentatimbre? Is that how you would say that? Like the 5 voices all at once, where she is basically saying, "This realm smells ripe for my takeover.
Oh, jeez.
Be you beasts or be you worshippers."
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, here's the front door. You can make your way out. About 37 miles to the south is a town that's not expecting you. Have fun. It's been good.
Kibo's mommy! You finally come home!
Do you see the kind of 5 heads all just kind of like looking at each other?
Why you been gone so long? Because I'm going to go ahead and let you know, Brian. I actually have something called, let me pull it up real quick. It's a feature. Elegant Courtier. Whenever you make a charisma persuasion check, you get a +1 bonus, and you gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So you're trying to persuade her that you are
The lost child.
the
I
lost
technically-
child of Tiamat?
The kobolds technically think they are.
Oh, Jesus.
Literally, fucking Elmo is just fucking like, I'm here for you.
Mm-mm.
You'd be like, why you been gone so long? Other dragons acting like assholes. You need to stop them.
What is your +2 persuasion?
Let's see. +11 currently, and with that, it goes to a +12.
Okay, so you have one number that this can work on.
Is it a 20?
Natural.
Yes,
It's a 1.
that is the only number that this works on. That is the one number with a +12 that can beat her score.
I mean, it's not.
Can I add a
It-
guidance?
With that, is that like, so it has to be a natural 20?
So you're with your plus, right?
Right.
+12. If you rolled a 20, that would give you a 32. With the
Okay.
what I rolled and her plus, that is the one number that can beat what I rolled.
Oh, okay. Because if he gave me a guidance, because I rolled a 19.
Okay.
If I roll a guidance, that's a +4.
So she is now convinced that you are a follower and that the rest of these people are food. Is how she will look at that.
No.
And she will strongly advise that you run away or join her in the feast.
I look at her and I'm standing atop of my my T-Rex's noggin, right? And I look up at her. It's like, we know eat friends. I thought you come back make other dragons be good.
No.
Why not you be good?
And you are getting a sense of irritation from her. And she gives you one more warning. Run or join them in the feast.
Maybe Kibo just eat you. Already eat Red Dragon. Kibo eat you.
Beautiful. And
Aaron's
with
gonna-
that,
I'll chug my potion of haste. And I'll
Just
throw
wanna
the other one
let-
into the mouth of my dinosaur.
all
I'll
right.
let everyone but Brian know I have a plane shift ready to go if this goes sideways. We can go
I
start
would
a
like.
new life.
Okay. That is fully valid. But I would prefer you not do that until everything really looks fucked. So
Yeah,
until
I know.
you're up first.
Oh fuck!
I'm just proposing that we take this party outside because it's awfully hot in here.
It is awfully hot.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Hold on. Ken, give me either of the Kens. You guys pick which one. Give me a D100 roll.
I'll take it, I guess. That's fun. D100 roll. A 9.
Okay, so with that, when you felt her like clawing her way out of this lava pit, you felt the whole mountain rumbling, and you like just take a look back behind you, and you notice that while the archway is still there for you guys to get out of this immediate room, about 10 feet beyond that, it's kind of not so easy to
there.
get out that way. You think you could dig it out, but it would take you a while. Maybe a couple rests.
Oh, jeez.
The simulacrums will take care of that.
They're just really expensive ditch diggers.
So
Each one's only a wish away.
I'm going to use my Spindle of Fate
Okay.
And as an action, I can expend 2 charges to target a creature within 30 feet and invoke that creature's doom.
Okay.
While the target is on the same plane of existence as you, you can sense the direction. You know the direction of its movement. Additionally, once per turn, when you deal damage to the doomed creature, you can add a d6 to the damage and persist for 1 hour.
Okay.
So that's my action. And then for my I'm just gonna kind of back up because I am the healer.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna just boogie on backwards for a bit because turn 1 is set up.
Okay. So as you do back up, roll a d6 for me.
No. 4.
Okay. So on that, you see the red dragon head kind of rear up. And everything in a 90-foot cone, which I'm going to guess you guys did not spread out enough for that to not be all of you.
Oh, jeez.
Is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy.
I got to hit this button because I want to see it.
Ooh, I got a nat 20, 25.
Let's see.
18, so that's probably going to fail.
It's fire.
Yeah.
I have resistance to dragon fire breath.
Okay.
And let's see here. I have advantage on the saving throw.
Okay.
I also get advantage on saves for foresight.
24.
That is an 18.
An 18?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first simulacra rolls a 24.
Oh, what I need to roll for?
Ooh.
Okay, so the number to hit this save was 27.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Did anybody hit that?
No.
No.
That is
I
a
will
number that
say-
is impossible for me to hit.
Serge is raging, so you're gonna have this no matter what. What was that the deck save from you, Charles?
16.
16. Okay, so everybody is going to take 91 damage.
I
what is
am
that
going
half?
to. I'm casting absorb elements to half that.
Okay.
Same.
Ken, by the way, you can add, because you were gone for this, for the pregame part of this, you can add the tough feat. In addition to whatever bonus feat you took, I said that you guys are the toughest of the tough. So everybody
Wow.
got tough feat.
Tough. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if
means
you
I can
took
add
that
another
as a feat, you can take another feat. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I can take another one then. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But all right. So that's
All right. So
first
all of my
legendary action.
simulacra are dead.
okay.
They're all they
I
They have
cooked
turned
all of
into-
your simulacra in one
85
go.
hit points. 85 hit points.
Nice.
Toast.
I will say to the people watching at home, they knew the two things there was two possible outcomes for them to fight. They knew both of them.
Yeah, we didn't know it was gonna be in a volcano though, so I'll give us that. But
Yeah, but that current fire damage didn't have anything to do with the volcano, though.
well, did with where we were pulling in, but that's okay. It's all good.
All right.
What does that damage halved?
That's
45.
91 to 45.
45? So I'll only take 45.
All right.
Yeah.
And
So I take,
Charles,
Actually,
that's all
oh my
you
gosh.
take.
actually, no. Hold on. All of them can take the reaction with absorb elements, so that actually works. I
Okay.
didn't think of that. Okay.
They are
So
still
all
up.
take 45, so they're all still up. All right.
All right. Kibo and Schnookums.
Are we up first?
No, Raiko was up first.
Oh.
Then that thing took a legendary action.
Oh.
Now you're up. That should make you a little nervous.
No, Kibo fine. As I sit there on top of, let me just make sure what this ability is to see if it's an action.
Did you make a con save for Schnookums, by the way?
I did not make it, obviously.
Okay. I suppose it probably wouldn't have been able to, even if it did roll in that 20.
I mean, probably not.
All right.
But that's okay.
Yep. So keeping in mind, this thing is
an action. Okay.
like, I will say that it currently has like its big ass like claws up on the thing, but its body and its heads are about 40 feet into this volcano thing. So if you're trying to hit it, you can get to like its claws that are currently like pulling itself out.
Well, I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get as close as I can to it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit it with an action. I speak the weapon's command word, swing it down in front of me, and a blast of freezing wind erupts and a 30-foot cone from the blade. I'm gonna specifically attack the firehead with this one.
Okay.
It is a 30-foot cone. Each creature within that area must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw as it is struck by a flurry of icy shrapnel. The creature takes 2d6 slashing, 2d6 piercing, 2d6 cold save on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful save.
That's a 29.
Okay, well, obviously that's a save. So I kind of figured it was going to be making this anyways. So I'll give you the 2d6 slashing first.
Yep.
That's 6. Here's the cold. The cold is 7.
Okay.
And here comes the piercing. 7.
7. Okay. Well, congratulations. In your turn, you got it below 600.
And I will action surge.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go to town on this guy.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure I mark my action surge off. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. Action surge. Let's see. I still have my bonus action, so I'm going to bonus action second wind real quick and give myself a D10 plus 20 hit points.
Okay. Let me know if it's a 1.
It is.
I got you. That's a 9 instead.
Okay. So let's see, that's 29 heal. And let's see here. I'm going to use Rapid Strike. Once per turn, if you take the attack action on your turn and have advantage on an attack roll against one of the targets, you forego the advantage for that. So I am going to use my class action, which is Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. I have already used my bonus action, so never mind. I don't currently have advantage to my knowledge, so I'm just going to go to town and just strike. So these are just be 4 regular strikes.
Okay.
The first one is a 13. 15. Come on, get that sugar on there. 18. And that's much better with a 29.
Okay, so your first 3, you are swinging at that thing with everything you know how, and these
just
dragons
nothing's getting through.
But the last one, you get so frustrated that you really give it, and you actually find a little purchase. So give me that damage roll on one of those hits.
Okay. Let's see. That is 8 slashing and 4. Excuse me. Excuse me. That is 9 slashing and 4 cold damage.
Okay. Beautiful.
And that's all I've got. I'm gonna have go back to my extras with Schnookums. Does Schnookums have the availability? Oh, I also have. I forgot. I took my haste potion during the prep round, so I think I have another action.
Yeah.
Okay, well then there's 4 more attacks coming in.
All right.
I remember that I'm hasted. Let's see. 11 plus 14 is 25? 25.
25. That will just hit.
Another 14, go to 25.
Okay.
That will not hit. That is an 18.
Mhm.
And that is a 22.
Okay, so 2 of them hit, 2 of them don't. So give me the damage roll for 2 of them.
13 for slashing, 2 for cold on the first one.
Okay.
And for the next one, 9 slashing and 4 cold.
All right. All right, not a bad
And
round.
that's not a bad round. Let's see. Let me just make a little marker here for my case because that only lasts for 10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay, it'll be this one. Here's the 10th round. And does Schnookums have access to attack one of the claws or something nearby
You
on ground
do,
level?
but you do see that some of that lava and everything like that is kind of like has dripped off of the claw, so she might take a little bit of fire damage on the way in.
She's gonna hold off then a little bit.
Okay.
Does she have anything else that she can do? No, she's gonna hold off and wait for some of that lava to kind of coagulate. She also has a haste potion that I threw down her throat. I don't know if that'll affect her or not, but that's the end of our turn.
Okay. So let's see. 1. Justin, you are 1. Going in order. Top row 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6 on the bottom. That is the way we're going to do this. So number 1, number 4, and number 5. So that would be Justin, Aaron, and Charles. You guys all notice that the blue dragon, it seems to kind of be charging up, and it spits in your direction just this gigantic column of lightning at you guys. You guys need to give me another dex save.
All of us?
Now, just Justin, Aaron, and Ryko, Aaron, and Serge.
17.
21.
That's a lot of dice.
30-20.
30-20. Okay.
Still looking for that 27, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Oof.
This one was decidedly less friendly. That would be 108.
Oh, great.
So Brian's idea was just to bring us in and humble us tonight.
I guess.
I feel less bad when I told you guys what you were coming into. Ken knows, old Ken and new Ken both know. You don't walk into a fight with Tiamat or Orcus saying, yeah, we are all definitely going to walk out of this.
No, you usually walk into it with like a couple of months of planning ahead.
Yeah.
Because you know that
It's
this is your
usually-
big bad end guy.
I got a plan.
That's okay.
It's all for the story.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if you guys all fall here, I have a hell of a story to write in it. So
How much was the damage again? Sorry.
108.
108.
108. I don't know what Polar Nights means by as a barber, I love this show and it is the perfect evolution of beard growth. Do you just mean like the status of all of our facial hair? Because that is kind of funny. Because you got mine, to Justin, he has like this little bit of hair on his chin that just keeps on poking out below his name. Then you got, Tim with his epic facial hair. John his beard is coming back. And then you got Ken's beard. Perfectly trimmed. Anywho. Sorry, I was just reading comments.
That's great.
Okay. Great. So now that we got that figured, they go next.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. So, are all of you guys are immune to being feared, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. So her frightful presence doesn't do anything. She does not have her tail out yet, so she will make her 2 claw attacks, and she will reach for. You know what? She sees the T-Rex as a threat.
Schnookums, no!
Okay. So one of them is going to be a 39.
That's a hit.
But I will do the right thing and allow Justin a chance to
Cancel
do
the crit.
his thing with crits.
Bye-bye. No crit. Just a regular hit.
So that is a...
It's not a reroll. It just turns it into a regular hit.
Oh, okay. So just a regular 39. So that is going to be... Okay. 13. That will be 23 for the first one. Or, yeah. Nope. I rolled the wrong dice on that one. That was my bad. I rolled
It's gonna
D8.
get bigger.
Supposed to be D6s. That's 9, 10, 13, 23 for the first one. And 18 for the second one.
I'm still standing.
All right.
But I only got 10 hit points.
And you know what? She will use her last legendary action this turn. She is going to go ahead and go for a bite on one of them. Or not on one of them, just on her.
No.
That's a 16 plus, that's a 25.
That hits. That hits. If you do
Is
more
this
than
lights
10
out?
damage, Schnookums is
Nope.
down.
It is 4d10 plus 10 slashing damage plus 4d6 of whatever element it fights with. So you just kind of watch as I'll say it is the red dragon head because that's the one you were going after.
Yeah.
It bites it, and just like that scene out of Jurassic Park when it eats the goat, right? You look up and you just see the tail sliding down the red dragon's mouth as
Oh boy.
it's just got.
It devoured Schnookums?
Bye, Schnookums.
I'm going to eat her.
The whole thing.
Armor and all.
Armor and all.
No wonder you were so easy to give us the armor. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah. No.
Sure, it's not going to do any good.
I didn't want to say that and sound condescending. But, like I said, I don't like to yuck your guys' yums, so it's okay.
Appreciate it.
I hope she
don't
chokes
know.
on the bones.
So do I.
I was going to say, it might be interesting coming out the other end later, but...
Unless she's like an owl and just vomits it up.
All right. So the barbarian is up.
It's Burberry Burn.
The bird.
Just real quick, I would still have haste from the last cast, or do I know?
Yeah,
Either of them. Oh, okay.
keeps going.
Good turn.
I have no reason to take it from you.
All right. So I'm just gonna. There's nothing else to do. I'm still raging. This thing just hit me for
A
over
shit ton?
200. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
Keep
run
in
up
mind,
to
you
it.
had 114 temporary hit points.
Oh, those are gone.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you had them. I wanted to make sure you added them, so you weren't just taking them off the top.
Good times.
So I'm gonna run in and just attack.
You know, that's actually not bad. That means that lightning hit got eaten up entirely by temporary hit points, which is pretty good. So do your thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the claw that's nearest to me.
Okay,
The only thing I can reach at the moment.
you can. So as you run through, because like I said, it kind of drizzled some lava and stuff, you are going to take a grand total of 7 fire damage, but you are raging, so that is halved. So a whopping 3 fire damage.
All right, so I, jump in, see its claw, and roll to hit.
You are the anti-barbarian. You are raging, and you're just like, yeah, I want to use the claw and just go up and hit. So gentle.
Careful about the quiet ones, though.
That's true.
20. Was it 24 to hit? Oh wait, hold on. I got advantage on because of the thing. No, not that one. Oh, okay, not 20.
There
37.
you go.
37 to hit.
Yep, and nat 20. So you're going to take max damage for that. So it's 2d6. So that's going to be 12 plus your modifier, which is something stupid, I'm guessing.
Plus
Plus
barbarians
necrotic,
a brutal
right?
critical.
Oh yeah, you have brutal crit. So we're gonna go ahead and double the max right away. So that's gonna take it to 24 plus. What's your modifier
On
your normal attack rolls? Plus what to the damage?
Doesn't Black Razor do necrotic as well?
Yeah.
where it says the hit DC, the plus 17, or the other one?
On the damage. So what it says
Probably
on
the damage side.
Oh, plus 11.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's going to be 24 plus 22. So you're already at 36. So roll.
He's at 46.
Yeah, 46. Sorry, my bad. 46 plus roll it.
Well, plus he gets max necrotic plus another rolled necrotic, right?
And then the brutal critical adds another 3d6.
Oh, sweet.
Plus the max of the 3d6.
Dude,
So plus another 18.
that's a metal.
So we're at 46 plus 31
Yeah.
plus give me three more d6 rolls.
Boom, 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 boom.
12.
So what are we at now?
Well, plus 18 would be plus 30.
Plus 4 on the rage, also. Another plus 1.
And that doubles, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 8. So plus the
Justin, what are we at so far?
20.
Why are
38. Okay, so we were at 38 plus 46
plus another 30.
plus another
84.
So we're already over 100.
84.
114.
114. Okay, so with your first hit, you guys all watch Scourge the Unchallenged sits there and lets out this ungodly Goliath roar as he's running through fucking lava.
He remains
and you
unchallenged.
see him just jump up and just and drive it right down into Tiamat's claw. You just see this pulse of green energy pulse through her.
Yes! Yes!
I am so upset.
I am so upset.
Black Razor never tasted God before, did he?
Ain't that true?
It came in, or what's that? And then,
All right. So that's your first attack, by the way.
yeah,
You have more.
yes, but hold on. Since
With your thing, you have 3 more attacks to do.
and then as a bonus action on that successful hit and stuff, I like to use my totemic attunement to Wolf to put it into prone. Oh no, it's not. It's too big. It's too big.
I was gonna say she can't be put into prone anyway.
Yeah, put the claw into prone. Like,
The claw just.
The claw got a little sleepy.
Twisted my ankle.
The claw.
Okay, so yeah, you still got 3 more attacks.
All right, so I'm gonna attack again.
That's gonna hit.
Oof.
Give me the 2 more attack rolls, and we'll roll all the damage at once.
All right. 2 attacks. 2 20s.
As in dirty 20s? Because
No,
I
no.
just saw you roll damage.
Oh, but then okay, I rolled a damage
Yeah.
one of the
I got it. So give me 2 more attack rolls.
2 more attack rolls. Oh. 2 hit.
Yep. There's 28. Give me 1 more on the attack roll.
Oh my god. What?
Okay, so
20.
okay, give me 1 more attack roll because you have advantage on that one. So give me 1 more on
Yeah.
your last one. Okay, so both of those will hit. So I got 20 for your first damage, so that will be 24 with your rage.
Rage.
So give me hit another damage roll.
26. With the plus
And don't
one.
forget the necrotic damage, guys. That's
Yeah,
really-
plus that will be how much on?
A 24 hit?
No, he re-rolled again because he had advantage, and that was 25, and he re-rolled it. That's 3 more d6 for that. So what did you roll for the last damage?
Last damage was oh my god, where are you going? Taking look at this. That's because it goes all the way to the back. 26 total.
26.
22.
Okay.
And the 3d6
Yep.
is 5.
I'm probably gonna get a
Total.
soda.
5. Okay, so that's that's another 81 that you do. Jesus Christ. You stepped up and you did almost 200. You did almost 200 damage back to it. Barbarian is fucking angry.
disgusting.
So yeah, you just watch Surge just jump up and just go ape shit on one of Tiamat's toes. But you notice it's like almost severed at this point. Like he has almost severed a god's claw already.
Yay.
And the amount of emotion you're showing is wonderful, dude. I am so happy. All right. Major Norm. You are presently muted, sir. There we go. Freaking.
So is there a clear path to flank this monster? Or to get into melee?
I would say not to flank it, but you can get into melee like with the other. There is another claw that I suppose I would let you.
I just
For sake of it, I will give you guys flanking if you go to the other claw and you can do it that way. I will
okay. Well,
be generous.
because I have to be in melee combat. I can't keep standing here
Yep.
and take fucking breath weapons day long. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna survive.
No, that's fine. You can absolutely get within. I am saying that she is having to pull herself up, so you have 2 of her giant ass claws that you can go and wail on.
So I'm going to smash my shield down.
Okay.
Kneel on one. Kneel and have my sword in front of me. Fred, my lady, this will be the end. Godspeed. And I hope you're melted into something beautiful. And I'll just start fucking running. And I'll charge to where I can get in. The first
Okay.
thing I'm going to do, I'm charging by my sergeant. I'll yell at him and I'll forego one of my attacks and give him a +9 and
Beautiful.
tell him to make an attack again because I just saw him do such a wonderful job. So he can make a melee attack before I get
That's
there.
awesome. Okay, Charles, give me another melee attack, sir.
That's
Yay, more swipies. 35 to hit.
Absolutely.
And
I, you know what? You're getting an inspiration because I fucking love your. Yay, more swipey. Like you are the anti-barbarian too.
yeah, because I got both ones on those damage rolls for 13, and then
Does he? Okay, hold up,
Slasher,
because this begs a question. Ken, does it allow him to make one melee attack or to take the attack action?
17.
no one melee
17.
attack, and it's
Got
going to
it.
be and it's going to add when you're all said and done, and you have all your damage. Add 9 more to it.
Okay, so you got 13 plus 9 would
Plus
be
4.
22 plus 4
26.
for 26. Jesus. That is ridiculous.
And I'll make my second attack,
Yep.
which is a
And you can have advantage because I will consider you flanking.
27
Okay, that'll hit.
on the first one.
Yep.
The second one is also a 27.
Okay.
And the third one is a nat 20.
Beautiful.
So I will do it's a D8. So that's 8 plus 7. It's 15 plus. Where'd it go? Plus.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
7. What's another 7? So that's 22. And then 1. That's 6 plus 7. That's 13.
Okay. So 22
And
plus
then-
13 is 35.
and then 5 plus 7 is 12.
Yep.
12. So that is
I got 47 if I was
3,
counting.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's 47 points of damage.
All right.
I will go ahead and do that thing where I can second whatever.
Action surge or second wind?
Action surge.
Okay.
So I will take an additional action. I will
Okay.
I will scream out again to my sergeant, hit him again, and forego one of my attacks.
Okay, Charles, that's you.
Oh, yes. Here I go again.
More swipies.
All right. Oof.
And you roll with advantage.
It's,
So
36.
roll one more time to see if you get a crit. Because you were one away on that one.
With advantage or a regular one?
With advantage.
All right. Nope, but quite the
No,
opposite.
as in,
Oh,
yes,
you mean
make
that-
your. Did you roll that first one with advantage?
Yeah, it was with advantage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Never mind. Then that one hits. That 36 hits. My bad.
Yeah.
36 is gonna hit. So roll your damage.
And rolling for damage.
10.
Oh man. So why are you holding back? 14, 18. Is it still the +9 on his side or the
No,
10.
Hold on.
oh, okay.
It's actually plus 12.
+12?
Okay.
Plus 12. I
That's-
rolled a 12.
So that's 30 more damage that you do.
Yeah.
Good job. You guys already have her below half. This is dumb. Good job, though. I approve of all of this. Okay. All right, Ken. Then that's back. Or no, roll a d6 on that because you forgot your necrotic from Black Razor. Charles.
A 3.
30. Got it.
A 25 hits, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled a 25, a 26, and a 29, and I already did the math. It's 37 points of damage.
Okay.
End
Okay.
turn.
All right. So after your turn, because I forgot that these legendary actions get reset at the end of her turn. She is going to reel back and in the same 90-foot cone, which I will say, it's still going to be all of you. She's not going to care if she hits herself a little bit. She's immune to her own damage. You see the green dragon head kind of reeling back, and she just kind of spews this stuff on you. Yes?
I thought we were both in melee combat.
You are? Oh, I guess. Okay, Cone. Yeah. All right, Norm and
flying.
That's the only reason why I ran in for melee, because there's nothing I can
So
do.
Cone coming out. John?
Yeah.
Evens or odds? What do you want?
Oh, it don't matter. You call it.
I always like odds.
I like this.
And that's
odds.
evens. So we'll say that you avoid it. So then this will be Raiko, Aaron, and Bryces. I need con saves. Oh, and the simulacra.
No. Terrible idea. Shouldn't do that to them.
No, my friends.
That was a nat 20 for a 24, which is still not enough.
Oh. Bryces?
You're muted, Ken.
Justin, you're muted by something.
That would be a 27 exactly.
I got a 6. I'm gonna trigger a lucky, I think, on this one. Lucky. Let's look up my lucky. Lucky trait. Lucky. Oh, an additional D20. All right. How do we do on that? That was also crap. God. So that's a best I got out of that for myself is a 7.
Okay.
On my con save.
So
and then all my children, we're gonna see how they do.
okay. So anybody that made it is going to take 44.
So I would be down.
Okay.
But I had Death Ward.
Okay.
So I'm at 1.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Those of you who didn't make it will take 88.
Okay.
Yeah. And I gotta beat a 27.
Yes.
Tim, we're going through it.
Sorry.
I'm at 17.
We are going through it.
Smash.
Yeah, so at this point, all of the none of them can make it. I only have a +2 on my con save, so
okay. Ken, you know I'm not picking on you, bud.
Yeah, right.
You know I'm not.
Dude,
Hey.
I haven't even taken my turn yet in this fight, and all of my simulacra are down. That's fine. It's all good.
Exactly the way I was feeling just a second ago. It was like, I'm not going to make this. I'm not going to make it. I literally have to roll a nat 20.
All right. So the fire damage we took at the beginning was how much again for the first round? I realized I didn't take that damage.
That's a question.
Scroll back through the game log for me. Because that was 91, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And I didn't save on that either. So 91, 88. Yeah, okay.
Ken, I am promising you, I am not taking the piss out of anybody. I am doing this by the book.
I know.
It's Tiamat.
I have 11 hit points left.
We knew we were
Before I
going
got to take a turn.
It's Tiamat.
So
Okay. That does bring up Bryce's and, well, it would be his simulacra army, but
all my simulacras are dead.
yeah.
They're all
But
just
you are up.
Bursted snow. All right, I'm going to, I guess, maintain concentration on my own 9th level version of quick change so that I don't die into a crystal dragon, ancient crystal dragon.
Crystal dragon. Okay.
Yep. Can I roll for hit points?
Give
12d20 plus 96.
Just take whatever the average is. It's fine. I mean, if you want to hit the button and roll for him, go for it. But if you want to play it safe and take the average, that's up to you.
In for a penny, in for a pounding.
Yep.
Are you feeling lucky, kid?
96 plus 96.
180, 192?
Yep.
I'm actually
Is that how that figures
I
out?
did that math good. Yes.
192. All right. Well, normally it's 222, so that's not good. But that's
so as you
okay,
turn
okay.
into this draconic form, and you are looking at the Queen of Dragons, but you are a crystal dragon, so you can have advantage on this.
Gem dragon. Yeah.
Give a wisdom save.
You have advantage because of the feast.
No, you have advantage anyway.
So triple advantage.
No,
I will actually say you can roll 3d20. It's fine.
Yeah, my foresight's are 3d20. All right.
Yep. Highest of the 20.
21.
Tiamat's going to come straight at you. Should have been a red dragon.
21. So
Well, if you would have turned into a metallic dragon, I would have given him a disadvantage. But
let me see what my. So it shouldn't be based off of my stats. It should be based off the monster stats. Hold on.
Well,
because all I retain in the true change is my personality and my alignment. That's it.
Okay.
So ancient.
If it has a benefit, then go for it.
All right. Let's see for help. CR 19. Wisdom. It might not be. I actually rolled better the first time. All right. Not good. Like a 10 or 12 or something like that. Yeah, wasn't good.
Okay.
Although my savings. Oh, no. These are saving throws?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I was clicking the wrong one. All right. That's a 20. It's a 12. I get 3 of them. All right. So a 20 was the best one I had.
Okay. So a 20. You feel this thing exerting this kind of command over you for a moment, where it is basically telling you to bend to her will, to follow her, that she is now the Queen of the Dragons, ascended to take her rightful spot. And you feel yourself wanting to commit to it, but that part of you that is still Bryce's fights that off, and you manage to maintain control of yourself.
I tell her in Draconic that I still serve Sardior. So
this makes her angry.
Let her chew on that. So anyway,
way to throw that right back in her face. Okay.
Well, Sardior is the ruby dragon that's the head of all the gem dragons. So, all right. And the only reason I know that is because, well, I didn't do a whole lot. I did some backstorying, but I got my crystal rapier from
that is beautiful.
Gnarly crystal dragon that taught me a lot of good stuff. So, anyway, so that's why I'm turning into a crystal dragon to face off against her, because it means something to me. But anyway,
I
right.
fully But yeah,
Okay,
you,
so on
you
my
managed to fight that off. So do you get to
on my
take?
round. Oh, before I change, could I bonus action to mage? Is that-
Sure,
Okay,
go for it.
Thank you. That does
I
boost
would like
my
to mage.
AC. Great deal.
Yep.
That's a good boost on the ACs. Is there? Before I go in, where is it? It's way up top. Blade Song, 1 action. That's the +5 bonus to my AC and increases my speed by 10 feet. And plus. All right, cool. All right, so on my turn, I get to multi-attack, which is a bite and 2 claw attacks.
Okay.
So the roll to hit on that is a 25.
25 will just hit.
Okay, and it does 29 points of damage. That is 17 magical piercing damage and 12.
Are they
radiant
considered magical when you're changed? When you're true polymorph?
damage. It's just like another, like dragons do magic damage when they hit stuff.
Cool.
Don't
Do they?
they?
I know Tiamat's do.
Yep.
Okay. Then go for it.
Ancient for sure.
Ancient.
All right.
All right. So that's that one, and then I get 2 claw attacks on her.
Go for
Flying
it.
over to say hi. Where's my? I don't know. I wanted to attack her first. Stop. All right. So 25 hits,
Yes.
and it does 18 points for the first one,
Okay.
and 26 hits on the second one
Okay.
for 14 points of damage on that one.
All right.
And then I am going to fly. Let's see here. What's my? I'm going to fly about 90 feet up above us.
Okay.
Up above Tiamat.
Okay. Are you flying? Because this will matter. Towards Kibo or a different direction?
Kiva was off to our right.
Sure.
Where the T-Rex was? I don't know. I was trying to, because I know this is all happening.
Yep. In
our
theater
brain.
of mind, I will say yes. He is off towards the right.
He's off to our right.
Yeah.
No, I'm basically going to fly
Okay.
like
So.
up and over.
Okay. Got it.
I want to try and catch like I want my cone to be facing right down at wherever the portal is, kind of a thing.
All right.
And I've got a recharge that I got to check on for my. breath.
So after your turn, then, because that is your turn, right?
Well, hold on. No, I gotta check on a 5 or 6 to see if I get the scintillating breath.
Isn't that an action to do that?
It's either.
Because you get to take your claw attacks and your tail attack, or do your breath.
Oh, or scintillating breath. Okay, got it. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So yeah, I'll have to wait until someone else's turn to do the other one. All right, cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Right. So on this one, John,
Yes.
just you, because you're the only one flying up that direction, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I can do that. Do. 7.
7. Okay. Well, in the nicest, as you're flying up there, out from underneath, Black Dragon has to stick his head out.
Your mic has gone out.
I'm going to assume that I survive and everything's okay.
Can you not hear me now?
I don't know what you're talking about, Brian. You're going to have to speak up.
I hate you. I hate you all. Anti-inspiration to you. No, so the black dragon head kind of sticks its head out and blasts this huge 120-foot, 10-foot wide spew of acid at you. And it is going to hit you for like I said, this is the nicest one of them all. You are going to take 67 acid damage.
67 acid? Do I
Yeah.
trip?
Not the fun kind of acid.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, you're not the DM right here.
You're tripping balls.
All right. Aaron,
I
You are
choose
up.
chip balls.
Okay, so
Ryan, I just got schooled on that. Basically, my bites and claws,
Yeah.
the piercing and slashing damage from those is regular damage.
is regular
so
damage.
if you want me to, it is regular damage. So I'm trying to look back through the log. Only the radiant damage off my bite counts as
Yeah.
magic. So,
Okay.
So yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
You
I
know
would've
what?
tried
We'll
to
just
breathe
know
on her.
that moving forward because we already.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and breathe on her every attack anyway. So
It's all
fine.
good.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, what are you doing?
well, I've been burned.
Yep.
I've been electrocuted.
Yep.
I've had poison spewed on me.
Yeah.
You are having a bad day.
I'm having a great day. So I'm gonna look directly at. I'm gonna pick one of her heads. I'm gonna look directly at her,
Okay.
saying, "Reach up, toss off my cloak, which is probably nothing much left of it right now.
I was gonna say probably looks like.
Speak to her in Draconic. If you haven't noticed, we have chosen to be pests. then- I am going to just sprint directly at one of her claws.
Yep.
Because I have Zephyr Strike active.
Yep.
Like, just wind shooting off of me. I have 180 feet of movement right now.
Okay.
I'm going to go right for her claw, and I am going to try to stab the shit out of her.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's with advantage.
Okay.
First, let's see, 16, and go back. Get out of the way, die. Okay, so that one, the best one I got was a 16. That's going to miss.
Yep.
Second attack. $15.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I was thinking if I could add anything to that one, which I can, but it wouldn't.
25 is the number.
Well.
I will say, just because I'm in a good mood, you can consider yourself with advantage right now because you are technically flanking with people.
Yes. So I could and pray for a 10. Let's see.
Or do you have advantage because of Zephyr Strike?
Yes, it was from Zephyr
Okay.
Strike.
Got it.
Okay. That didn't work. So wow, all of those whiffed.
So no, I'm saying you're hitting it, but they are just. It is just bouncing off her scales
Right.
as you realize, holy shit,
Then
this god is really hard to hit, guys.
believe it or not, and then Citrus is gonna come in and go for the eyes.
She's got 10 of them to go for.
Yeah, we're gonna pick one of them.
Okay.
Citrus also have advantage from Zephyr Strike.
Yep.
What color hasn't attacked yet? We have red, blue, and black that have attacked. Attack one that hasn't attacked yet.
Has also
White.
attacked.
Green and white.
White
No,
is no
Green
green.
attacked.
The green attack.
Did their thing. It's just
All right.
Attacks. Black hasn't attacked yet.
No
Alright,
black
so
attack.
Citrus
White's the only one
Black-
that hasn't.
no
missed
black
by-
let off on Kibo.
Oh, okay. So,
So
white
green-
hasn't gone yet. Yep.
And
So
Citrus
white-
has whiffed both of his attacks as well. And he is going to fly after he missed. He's going to use the rest of his movement, which he probably has. I was right in its face. How far away were the heads?
Probably about 60 feet ish.
Okay. So Citrus is going to go up as far as he can, which is probably only like 30 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my movement to run the hell away.
Okay.
Just so I'm not, if any more of that cone bullshit happens, I don't want to be in it no matter who she targets.
Got it.
And that is my amazing turn.
Okay. So on this point, she's going to use her only legendary action she has left to take a bite at Norm, or sorry, yeah, at Norm, and she's going to roll a 1, and she's going to miss completely.
Hold.
Hold.
As a bonus action, because she missed her melee attack on me, I am going to repose.
Okay.
Ooh. That's fun.
And that is a 9
Yeah.
and a 26 to hit.
Absolutely.
So that's 9 points of damage plus that's 14 plus 21 points of damage.
21. All right. I normally don't like to do this, but I'll say it to you this way, guys. On a scale from like 1 to 615,
Yeah.
she's feeling about 144. Just saying.
And as I repose, I look straight at my sergeant and go, I'm gonna give him all of my maneuvers. If for
Okay.
some strange reason he doesn't kill it on his turn.
Okay.
Can I take my legendary to try and hit her?
Yeah, I think we said, yeah, I gave you a legendary action, so yes.
Okay. All right. She's got to save on a DC 19 Dex save. Or she can use one of her resistances to try and burn past
What
that.
did she get? She will choose to legendarily resist it.
All right, so she legendarily resists 35 radiant damage. And
Okay.
it's burned.
All
That's
right.
all my actions for this round or whatever.
All right. And that brings up Rico.
Yep.
Rico.
Yep.
With 1 hit point.
I have so many different thoughts in my head.
Only one of them matters. And that's the one you're going to choose.
So many thoughts. I need a minute. Okay.
You've had plenty.
Yeah, and things kept changing. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast 9th level mass heal.
All right.
So
All right.
I'm
Nice,
gonna
dude.
bring me and Aaron back up to full.
Okay.
Aaron, how much do you need to heal?
Let's see. I'm at 17. My max right now is 258.
So you are
So
using
that's,
a ton.
232?
Heal him.
Heal him.
And 242 goes to me.
Isn't that like a max of like 700?
Correct. So then Bryce's is a dragon right now,
Yeah, I'm full hit
so that
points.
doesn't matter. No
You
offense.
probably want to make sure your barbarian stays up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give 100 to our barbarian.
Okay, that brings him up.
And then
I only need 91.
63 goes to Norm and 63 goes to Kibo. Okay. Or wait, do you need 63, Kibo?
63 will help. I'm at 211 out of 294.
Then yeah, 63 goes to each of you.
Okay.
Beautiful. So much healing.
That was fucking awesome.
Well, I thought
fucking
about
fun.
doing some chaotic
Bro.
things that might mess with Brian, but
I'm
I was
all
at
for
1 and didn't
chaos.
have a death ward anymore, so I chose the opposite.
I chose knife.
Okay, and then don't have a bonus action I can
Since
do.
there's a good chance you guys all make this, I'm going to actually need backstories for these characters because, like, in the regular campaign, you guys are going to be considered like legendary heroes.
Note taking is in the form of a diary instead of regular notes.
Okay.
And I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay.
So that is going to be it for me.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She is out of her legendary actions. So, Kibo, you are up.
Kill her.
We're gonna try our best. Let's see. I'm within 10 feet of her, so I'm going to Draconic Cry.
Okay.
That's my bonus action.
And what will that do?
I just yell out, Kibo! She's in the within 10 feet of me. All my allies have advantage attack rolls against this enemy that can hear me.
Okay.
And I'm going to assume pretty much everybody can hear me because it's a chamber. It's echoey.
It's a big echoey chamber. Everybody hears
and
you.
Kibo's very loud. So we're going to do that.
You guys all hear Kibo in stereo.
What did he say?
I'm also going to use my class action and action surge.
Okay. Do you get more than one?
Yeah, I do. I get 2. This is my last one.
Beautiful. I support you.
Yeah,
and which means I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks on her right now. And they're all at advantage.
Noise.
I'm going to use my other special action. Once per turn, if you take the attack action on your turn and have advantage on an attack roll against one of the targets, you can forego the advantage for that roll and make an additional weapon attack against that target as part of the same action.
Okay. Do it up.
So here's the first set of 4, and I'm going to do them in sets of 4, which this would be a set of 5.
Okay.
Oh, yes. 18 plus 11. That goes to 29.
Yep.
Natural 1.
I'll use my reaction to use 3 charges of the Spindle of Fate and make that a hit.
Okay, that's a hit then.
Okay. 2 hits.
So that's 2 hits. Here's my first advantage of the first set. Let's see. That's a 21.
That will miss.
Okay. That is a 31.
That will hit. You're at 3 hits.
Okay. This was the last one of that. Another 31. If
Okay.
only I had increased critical. All right, so that's the first set. Here comes the second set. So how many attacks is that? Is that 4 or 5?
4 on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
We have advantage on them.
You just rolled 5 attacks. You hit on 4 of them.
Okay, cool. So that's 4.
These ones get advantage, right?
These next ones are at advantage, yeah. The first 2 were not.
Oh, okay.
25.
It just hits.
Natural 20.
Beautiful.
That's a crit.
Okay, so what is the max damage that you can do on yours? Because we'll just add that to everything.
The
That makes sense.
max damage on the katana is 15.
15? All right. Keep rolling then.
Okay. This should be the last, I think. Yeah.
That is, you're currently at 5, 6, 7. This will be your 8th
Yeah.
attack.
Another natural 20.
Okay.
All right. Okay, here's the next set. That would be 30. That's a 30 on the numbers.
Okay. Well, that's 9.
That is a 22.
Okay. That one's going to miss. 10.
That is another 22.
That one's also going to miss. That's 7.
But that is a 31.
Okay.
I keep rolling
That's a hit.
19s.
So that's 12.
Yeah.
That's 12 attacks total that you just popped off.
Yeah, that is 12 attacks total that I just popped off.
Okay. So now you're going to roll whatever your dice is. A grand total of that is 10 times, and then add 30.
Okay. 10 times. Hold on a second.
I was going to say, just use the thing and roll, what is it, 10?
Wouldn't you roll it 12 times?
No, because he
Oh, no. He missed 2.
I missed 2, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
All right, here comes the first one. I like using my physical dice because I don't like digital. They always cheat me.
Okay.
Really, they
let's do
roll so low.
Let's do this. You guys at home are getting a math lesson. It usually isn't this much math.
I'm also going to get out my calculator.
Epic math.
So you said it's 30 total that I get a bonus to?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That's 12 slashing plus 3 cold.
Okay, so right now your running total is 45.
Max goes to 15.
So that's 60.
15 slashing and then 3 cold.
Okay, so 63.
Yep. That's 11 slashing plus 3 cold. No, excuse me, 4 cold.
I like how this Tiamat doesn't have any resistances. It makes it much easier to kill her.
Well, she does. It's just from non-magical attacks, and this is a magical attack.
It is magical. That's
So hold on.
7.
So
That's
8.
7 slashing.
So I'm at
Plus 2
78
cold.
right now, plus a 9, so that's 87.
Yep.
Okay.
Kill
And how many of that? How many times did you roll it so far? That's 5.
This will be the 4th.
That's the 4th.
I believe so. I've been keeping track on my die here.
Okay.
So no, excuse me. This should be the 5th. We're on
Yep.
the 5th one now.
Got it.
11 slashing and 1 cold.
Okay, you're at 99.
$12 slashing and 4 cold.
115. Jesus.
12 slashing, 3 cold.
That is 130.
10 slashing and 2 cold.
Okay.
This should be number 9. Yep. 9.
Yep.
15 slashing and 4 cold as I max that out on both. And here's the last one. This is for all the Megillah. 15 slashing plus 3 cold.
179 total.
Yeah.
179.
179 damage in that round.
Nice, dude.
So, how do you want to do this?
This is a
As
group
a
effort.
tiny kobold goes ape shit.
This is a group effort.
Okay.
Norm shouts something out at Kibo that's inspirational, showing him where to hit all the vital spots. Reiko empowers the blade a little bit with a little bit of his divine magic. Sierg's down there. I misread your name. Sorry. Sierg's down there just wailing on that leg until she finally crumples over to the side while Aaron lands some amazing hits with his arrows like right in there as Citrus ends up guiding his bolts in, and then Bryce is summoning up all the arcane energy he can, empowers the strike of Kibo's blade for one last strike as he goes not for the heads, but for the heart of Tiamat, right down to the center of all of them as he disappears. And for a moment, you guys think Kibo's dead because there's no way he could survive under that massive muscle and sinew and scale until he pops out the back of her spine. And he's got a bit of flesh in his hand as he's flying. And he looks down at her and goes, Kibo, say he eats you. And he eats a bit of the flesh.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Disgusting. I
So,
love it.
as you do this,
For
you
sure.
do- as it's just sitting there dangling from your mouth, you get slightly unsatisfied as you feel whatever's in your mouth disappear. As you guys watch the giant dragon fading, pulling back into that gate that it just came from. And at this point, for the first time, gonna do that. There we go. There we go. As you watch her fade, you see Jazad for the first time, noticing as you guys had him with you, and he has managed to stay safe this whole time. He immediately tells you guys to go, and you watch him just take this staff, his face still obscured. He takes his staff and he hits it on the ground once hard. A shock wave comes out from the staff. You guys all magically, yes, even Bryce's in your dragon form, appear outside of the volcano, well outside of the volcano. The volcano is miles in the distance, but you notice that the entire section of this wasteland is shaking. It is separating from the main continent, and it seems to be sliding into the ocean itself. Back in the heart of the mountain, Jazad is just sitting there, staff on the ground, almost riding this part of the continent into the ground. You guys watch it all disappearing in this torrent of water that's coming rushing in as he is literally sinking this part of the island. And then once the island is completely, or not, the newly formed island is now completely underwater. The whole area inside this mountain seems to be protected by whatever magic Jazad is pulling here. And only then in this moment that he knows he is absolutely alone. He takes down his hood and it is a very pirate-looking individual wearing an eye patch, thick black beard. As he steps up and he starts doing his magic, closing this gate. The gate to the Nine Hells. You guys know that if Tiamat came out, it is to the Nine Hells. And he sits there and says, "Now the part of me that nobody will ever break." And he starts chanting and doing this thing as part of his soul comes out of his body and it forms into this lock that he then puts on these arcane chains. And he locks the gates to the Nine Hells. And then you see him, or you guys don't see him, but he then just teleports himself out of this now sunken mountain. And he appears on the deck of a ship. And you see, or you guys don't see, but you guys at home, you guys see a swarthy looking pirate that comes up to him and says, "Captain Blackheart, Were you able to do it? And he just smiles and he says, I was. And I will never die. And that is where we call it for the night.
I have one thing that I would like our characters to do.
What's that?
I would like to use my divine intervention to bring Schnookums back.
Aw! Yay! You use your divine intervention. You talk to your god.
The Raven Queen.
Well, the Raven Queen doesn't exist in this world, but, you know.
The Raven
equivalent
Queen
of
adjacent.
The Raven Queen adjacent. You talk to her and you say, I want Schnookums back. And she kind of looks at you and says, really?
Schnookums the T-Rex.
That's what you're calling in your chit on?
Well, this week.
I'm taking away your membership card.
Sorry. I worked hard for this.
But Schnookums does come back. Did you wish for her in light use condition?
I wished for her fully healed of all of her battle scars in her bone armor of glory.
Kibo could have gotten a zombie T-Rex.
True resurrection.
But also, like the bone armor is now like slightly painted like the colors of Tiamat as a victory symbol.
Nice. Beautiful. And with that...
That is so metal. So metal.
Kibo, you tasted the rainbow.
I did.
You did.
Skittle Mommy.
And with that, the 13th Squadron, the Wasteland Wolves, pass into legend in ages to come as the heroes that avoided the destruction of Monofel in the Second Age. And you guys stand just short of royalty as you guys help usher in the Third Age of this world.
Sweet. And backstories will be forthcoming.
Good, because they are gonna come up. Yes, Norm.
So we're departing now, going to whatever.
Well, you guys are standing on the edge of the wastelands. The wastelands are now completely submerged.
Now you gotta find a new biome.
I transform back from or let go of my ancient crystal dragon goodness, and decide to give us a Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, feasty good time for the 100 servants and all the goodies, so we can have ourselves a little celebratory party if we want. Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, Norm, what's up?
So continuing, as he casts that, and I don't know who's going in there, I'm going to continue. I continue to walk down the road to the town.
Yeah.
And as we're walking
to the next town that's there,
wherever I came from.
Yep.
And as I'm walking, I'm going to peel off the Wasteland Wolves insignia on my chest. Okay. I'm going to throw it off to the side of the road and continue to walk. And as soon as I get to the town, I'm going to go straight to the Busty Hippo and seek out Chip's mom. And this would actually be like Chip's great grandmother in time, right? Like 5. Yep. And I will use my power, influence, and wealth over the next several years to franchise the Busty Hippo in all of the realm.
Beautiful.
And I will officially attempt to marry Chip's
great grandma. You succeed in marrying marrying the
drink
woman that you met in a house of ill repute.
That's it.
and I will drink the
Every
rest
quarterback
of drink my life away with a big
Beautiful.
happy smile on my face.
Beautiful. So, for those of you in, well, I mean, all of you guys except for Charles are in the regular campaign, so you can look in the on the map where this place was, and this is going to be relevant. Okay, this isn't something your characters are going to know, but it's going to be relevant because I told you today ties into the campaign. Okay. If you pull up that map, you notice that the continent of, or the nation of Valendor has this big kind of bay in it, a gulf, if you will. And that is where the wastelands were. Okay, that's going to be very important for the notes. Because if you noticed, I don't know how much of you did, the name that he was referred to was Captain Blackheart, which is the story that all of the sea shanties were wrote about and everything like that, that he was powerful and that he may be a big bad guy that maybe came back as a lich. Who knows? But for tonight, for our story here, the heroes went in, a battle was fought. It got bleak for a lot of them until the cleric did the most cleric thing that he could do and actually healed people, saving the day before a tiny kobold splashed his way through the heart of Tiamat and into the heart of countless generations of heroes.
Whoa! Chemo hero!
And thus concludes the story of the Wasteland Wolves and our session for tonight. So for all of you that have watched and you have been watching, we appreciate all of you. For those of you who are watching later on the recorded session, we appreciate you guys too. But that concludes our episode tonight. So thank you very much. As always, stay safe. Charles, thanks for joining us over that way. Charles, thank you for joining us and filling our 6th spot tonight. Way to go with your 200 damage in one turn. That was fucking sick. But everybody else, I will see you guys over on the Discord here in a minute. But for tonight, we are signing off. So at home, we love you all. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you guys back here on the Clockwork Nexus to resume sessions like normal in 2 weeks. What is that date, Justin? The date of Friday in 2 weeks. What is that?
19th.
19th? The 19th. Friday the 19th. We will see you guys back here. Until then, we love you. Take care of yourselves. We will see you guys next time.
Yay!
Yay! And we are out.